Another option we have, we don't want to be aggressive, we go right to the elbows, which gives us elbow control, and now we can guide them away nicely.
Guide him away nicely.
I refuse to believe he actually believes this shit. What the fuck is elbow control? I have never heard this term used in the entire. Oh, snap!
Oh damn!
Yo, we walked in. Our man is in a hostage situation.
Maybe this is his goodbye message.
This is his final video.
This is what happens when you don't control elbow.
He was like, so the elbow control didn't work, and now I'm here.
Oh fuck. Just, oh damn, the dog is gone.
Wait, can we try something? I might get.
Dog, look at the dog. What the dog doing? Oh shit.
What?
He hypothetically broke the dog's neck.
Why did he go for the dog? What the dog doing?
That was actually good technique, actually.
He could have broken his neck. Damn.
Damn.
He's too powerful.
Dylan, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm dealing. I'm trying to. I took some medicine last night, and I'm trying to recover from that. I just ordered a lot of. I ordered DoorDash so many times that they had to like give me a security lock, and they said, "Okay, we're gonna send you a text message to make sure this is you." I've never had that happen before. I didn't know they could do that.
Jeez, bro. You should get a VIP pass and shit.
I do have a VIP pass, man. I need like an Ultra Plus pass.
How much do you order? How much do you order out?
I order out a little bit too much.
Same, bro.
A little bit. I actually I can't cook, man. I just can't. I refuse to learn.
Same. I mean, I can, but I don't. I have a wife.
Oh, flexing on us, bro. Okay.
Wait, you have a wife too, Heem? What the fuck?
I know, but she doesn't cook. I cook. Yo, listen. I wanted. First of all, do you guys know each other? Or Dylan, do you know Ranton? Are you familiar with him? This was my booking.
I think he did like a video about like Shaolin monks or something once. Nothing else. I have no clue.
That's all I'm known for. Holy shit.
What is that? I don't actually know what that is. Ranton.
I have like a couple of viral videos about Shaolin. Yeah,
About
do you know Shaolin, Heem?
No, what is that?
You never heard of Shaolin monks? The bold Chinese monks?
No.
You've seen? Come on, you've seen it.
Never?
Let me see. No,
You've seen it. You've seen it.
Oh, I'm a normie, bro. I have a full-time job and shit. I don't know.
Shaolin is the most normie shit ever.
Really?
It is.
Shaolin monk.
It really is.
So you made a video about them, or were you the actor? Some people say you're the actor. Is that a meme?
An actor?
Are you the? Some people said you're the actor in the show. Is that? I don't know if that's
in what show? Like it's not.
Or the movie?
Yeah. The Shaolin show. Yeah.
What is this shit? I don't fucking know.
He was the main star of the Shaolin show. You didn't know this? Heem, you invited him. You didn't know he was the main star of the Shaolin show?
Holy shit, man! How unprofessional are you, Heem?
The only reason I invited him is because he's
it's in like the Billy Madison universe. You never heard of this?
He's a big chatter in my community. Okay, that's why.
Wow. No, but back to the thing before. I know Dylan, bro. Dylan, I've been watching your hippy dippy things for I think a year at this point. Really a year.
Yeah.
Man, I've been following you, Dylan, since you're like a little this big.
A tiny tadpole, right? I started when I was 18, so I mean. It's not even that crazy. Now I'm 20, so it's been 2 years. It's crazy to think. Hippy Dippy, unironically, is the thing that everybody knows me for. Like originally, it was like my like IRL activism or like my foreign policy stuff, and it's just turned into like I'm like the Vince McMahon of Twitch politics, right? I just smash out all the competition, break their like knees and shit if anybody else decides to start a panel, and now I have the whole wrestling belt thing and
Yeah, the Hippy Dippy podcasts are entertaining, man. They really are.
They're a mess, man.
I used to lie. I don't know if you can see it. I used to lie on that couch right over there, like procrastinating on my YouTube uploads and be like, fuck YouTube. And just, what do I do tonight? Fucking play Switch and open Hippy Dippy podcast and just listen to it.
So basically you're saying when everybody's spamming and asking why you're not making YouTube videos, now we know why.
It's my fault.
Yeah. You're watching the Hippy Dippy podcast.
Dude, honestly, it's part of it. I watch so much political.
Okay,
Twitch
can I ask you a question? Okay, so there's two rival camps of like Hippy Dippy fans, right? Okay. There's this one camp that wants like more like, you know, nice suit and tie, like we need to have a serious discussion about the facts of this matter. And then there's another camp, right? There's the other camp who wants me to find the weirdest fucking in the woods backyard yee people bring them on the show, and just have them interact with the rest of political Twitch. Those are my two camps, right?
Right.
Which camp are you more?
Wait,
like,
where do you fall in? Where do you fall?
Where do you fall in? I want to know where Ranton.
No, bro.
Mhm.
If you want to know my honest opinion, I'm really boring when it comes to that. I think the answer is right in the middle. I think you need some of those and some of that.
Yeah,
That's the boring
agree.
answer. I don't know if that's what you were looking for.
I agree. I mean, I'm much more interested in my like Hippy Dippy Championship stuff now with the belt. Have you been watching any of that?
Yeah, of course, man.
So what do you think
Oh,
about?
don't test me, dude. I watch
okay.
everything you do.
Okay.
Sheesh!
Wow. Damn. Okay.
No, I'm exaggerating. Not everything, but the big like debate events. Hell yeah, I watched that.
Did you watch the recent one with Jake?
Who's that?
Actual Jake. It happened. It happened.
The guy
Friday.
with the corn costume.
It happened
Oh,
Friday.
yes. I just watched that today for the second time.
I was so fucking uncomfortable the whole time. You can see it on my face.
Dude, you have to decrease the cage match things to 1 per person.
It was so good though. I know people loved it, and it was good, but it was
great.
It was frustrating.
I loved it.
Though. It was super frustrating.
But wait, did you get into trouble with your sponsor because?
No,
Yeah, that's a good question.
They did not message me.
You were so squeamish or whatever. What's the word I'm looking for?
You can't have the
Squirmish,
cage
whatever?
match mechanic like fuck you over in terms of your sponsors, right?
Yeah, true.
You have to do a sponsorship. You have to say, bro, cage match doesn't count for like you don't disable Twitch QS and you don't disable my sponsor reads.
It's true. And you know what, everybody at home, what you could do to really make those sponsors happy, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, there's a QR code that you can scan really quick to support the channel and download Conflict of Nations. But the thing is, for me, that was weird about that night, is that wasn't even like supposed to happen, right? So this all like the whole show happened, like we organized it like 2 to 3 weeks earlier. And Jake and Destiny, these people fucking hate each other, right? Which is why this show for many people was like a dream thing, because it's impossible to get 2 people who hate each other.
They have a history?
Yeah, they have a history. Going back, they snipe each other back and forth on Twitter. They're both blocked. While they were debating, they were still blocked each other on Twitter, right? Damn. So they this is the only time they've interacted in like I don't know how long, right? And so I sit them down and I'm like, okay, so you're about to have a match for the championship match. What should you debate? And these are 2 people who despise each other, and neither of them could think of a topic. These are people in the political community who hate each other, and they think the other is like a piece of shit, and they couldn't think of anything they disagreed on, and it was impossible. And so I come up with the topic, right? And the topic is like, should you punch left? Because Destiny's known for like pissing off left-wingers a lot, right?
Right. Yeah.
And Jake doesn't want to do that, even though I was really excited about this topic.
Where does that guy fall politically?
Oh, he's very left-wing. He's very left-wing. He's not like a communist, but I would say he's probably like a socialist or something like along those lines, right?
Is he American?
Yeah, he's American.
Yeah.
He's a corn cob. Of course he's American.
Right on.
So so I finally so he's not agreeing to the topic, and so eventually we just start throwing stuff at the wall, and the topic that's agreed to 2 days beforehand is toxicity on Twitch. Now, a debate with Destiny that has to do with toxicity on Twitch is like I already know it's like a losing battle, but Destiny doesn't object. And I'm like, okay.
What isn't the losing battle against Destiny?
But I'm thinking like maybe this will be a topic, right? Maybe it'll be a debate where they sit down and talk about how to manage communities and stuff like that. But then in the 24 hours after we decided that, Destiny gets in even more trouble on Twitter. And so then the next day, the day of the debate happens, and it's basically just them basically slinging over Destiny's history for almost 3 hours, and I have to sit there, and I can't even interrupt because of the cage match rule. And so, like, I just basically was hands off the whole event, and I just basically made a... I mean, if you wanted to call something a cage match, that was a cage match. It was a fucking mess.
Wasn't this whole drama between them?
I'm lagging.
Sorry.
I'm lagging a little bit. I'm gonna just jump out and jump back in.
Okay.
Right. Wasn't the whole drama between Destiny and the corn guy a consequence of the whole other drama between this other person and Vosh about something with deer?
Oh boy. Yeah,
I didn't want to get political, bro. I thought.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, that's a fucker, bro. You know, he emails me the whole time. Yo, please, we can't get political. I have to.
Bro, I never said that. I'm saying.
No, you fucking said don't talk. Let's not talk about politics. I'm too scared to tell people how I really feel.
Yo. Sheesh. No, I just said I am.
He's just curious, right?
I'm just curious, yeah, man.
Yeah, he's dipping his toes into a realm
of curious.
Yeah, he's dipping his toes into an area he's not, used to, like touching, the politics realm. Man. That's why the next topic is Israel Palestine.
Perfect.
So wonderful. But yeah, basically, there's a person called Doe that Destiny really doesn't like, and they don't like each other, and that was its own thing. And I actually got in a little bit of trouble for some stuff around that. And yeah, and so
Wait,
it was
you
like
got in trouble for what? What did you do?
Taking
Did you not-
sides.
Did you not call it? Did you not call it it?
so it wasn't that. I don't
Bro,
really.
this guy's not only here to get himself in shit, he's here to get both of us in shit
He's
too.
gonna be,
Bro.
he's gonna get me back into it. But basically,
I didn't know that you were in trouble as well.
So I work I do a lot of politics. I work IRL politics, and I work for a I'm a political consultant, but I also work for I'm on the board of the largest and most influential LGBTQ organization in the state of Maryland, right? And a person with me on
Probably
there,
2 people, right?
Yeah.
I'm not an American, but isn't Maryland like tiny?
we have about 6 million people.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not like super tiny, right?
Okay, yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, and if we annex Delaware, that'd be like 500,000 more. So that's just my proposal. But the thing is, Riley.
Is Delaware the state with the Connecticut?
No, you're thinking it's about the size of Connecticut, but it's like right
Sorry,
next
I'm
to.
not
It's
American.
like right next to Maryland. It's like literally right next to it. We have DC's like in the middle of Maryland. So if you
And where's the
that's near like New York and stuff. That's like up. That's
okay,
up,
okay.
that's more northern. It's like near Maine and like Vermont and like that area.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So
You're in Germany, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's why I'm very happy when you chose the Israel-Palestine issue. That's not gonna. It's not a. It's not a controversial subject at all.
And I can imagine. So the thing is, a friend of mine got, I'll just say, fucked up pretty bad, right? And I was like, shit. But they're also on this board with me, and people.
What do you mean fucked up pretty bad? Wait, what?
Don't worry about
Wait, I
it.
feel
We
like
have the whole
what
thing.
am I missing here? I'm missing something.
Like, okay, so they got in a debate on.
Good luck, Dylan. I'll be
Wait,
right back.
maybe
You
I
go
know-
ahead and
maybe I know-
explain it.
Dylan, maybe I know the debate. Just refresh my memory.
They had a debate with Doe, the other person in question, that you called Deer, right?
No,
They had a
dear or
debate.
not dear.
They had a debate with them about kink in public and whether you can
okay.
you can do it in public with people's consent and stuff. And fuck, I'm trying to explain this without getting myself back in shit. So they had that debate in public about this issue. And can we get to the first topic, Heem? Can we get to the first topic?
Okay, I feel like this is okay. He doesn't want to talk about it. I mean, I don't know really enough about it. Okay. By the way, Heem, question: whose
Yo, what's
podcast
up?
am I on? What is this burned out thing?
This is both of our podcasts.
Yeah, this
we
is our
Oh, it's both of you. Ah,
we
okay,
co-host
okay.
it, and then we usually have one guest.
Damn,
So you're the guest.
what an
Yeah,
honor.
bro.
You are the guest.
Thank you, bro.
That's awesome.
Listen, I feel like we should do a little interview because a lot of people probably don't know who Ranton is because he's not like well known in the political space. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, bro? Where can people find you and so on and so forth?
Just type Ranton on YouTube, and then there's me.
Wonderful.
Everybody, yo, one time Ranton raided into me and his viewers were like, you have to watch one of his videos. You have to watch one of his videos. So I feel like we should watch one of his videos
No,
with him
please-
here.
no, stop, don't.
Yeah.
I'll leave right now.
All right, fine. I don't know why you get so mad. Can you tell me actually?
I can't,
Oh, the
no,
only-
it's
wait,
not
the
the-
o-
the thing.
Yeah, the
I know
only
it's
thing
a meme, but it's sorry.
The only thing I remember about Ranton is you liked Total War games, right? Did you like Total
Yes.
War games? That was you. Okay, dope. That's the only thing I remember about you. I also played Total War, so that's the only thing I remember.
Okay, maybe you saw my Total War review.
Three Kingdoms.
the
Yes,
China
that's
one?
the one.
Yeah,
That's where I
me.
remember.
I
you
reviewed
from.
that. I reviewed that game.
Wonderful.
Yo,
The
can I
thing about
ask
the-
you, Ranton, how
Yeah,
do
I
you
just-
come
I
up
just-
with your edits like when they're so tight like that? Like, how do you do that shit? You just freestyle it? You like your personality is so chill, but on your reviews you look like the craziest maniac in the entire world.
I mean, I write a script and then I film it. And I would say it's like 60% script, 40% improvisation. Yeah.
True. It's
That's-
so
that's
funny,
about
dude.
it. But it's just I like whatever memes I have consumed in that week, I put into the videos, I recreate them, I don't know, whatever. Just something like that, yeah.
You haven't posted in a year though, eh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'll
Yo, hang
post
on.
again.
Can I ask you guys? I'm so sorry to do this. I'm getting crazy lag. Do you guys have lag on your
I have
side?
no
with the
lag.
I have
video?
no lag.
Okay.
You are the weakest link, Heem. Sheesh.
True.
All right. I'm gonna raid into you, and I'm gonna restart my whole fucking computer.
What the
'Cause
fuck?
it's brutal. It's brutal on my end. Okay?
Loser.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yo, Dylan, it's just you and me
Raid.
then, right?
Yeah, it's just you and me.
All right, you guys talk
Yeah.
about the Israel-Palestine thing, or you can talk about the Doe thing again. Either of those two, I'll be
Wait,
right
Dylan,
back.
I have some
okay?
questions for you, Dylan.
Sure. Okay. I'll answer some questions. Sure.
All right.
What's the spiciest drama you ever got into? Just without rehashing it or like going into it again, but just what was like one of the spiciest things that you got
So
into? How is the behind the scenes world of all these Twitch panels, organization people? Is it like really cutthroat?
it can be cutthroat.
This guy
Yeah.
Dylan, he never invites me. Yo, I gotta pick a bone with you, bro.
Bruh.
How fucking dare you, Dylan? Ask me
Yeah?
to come
Oh,
and
Dylan,
do
okay,
the. How dare you ask me to come and do the thing, the announcing, which I'd love to do. Okay, you know I'd be perfect for it. You ask me fucking 2 hours before the show starts, bro.
We had some
Why didn't
cancellations, so we had to like we needed the B team, so I got you, Heem.
Cancel. Wow.
He's on the B team.
I needed a B
Cancel
team.
these nuts, bro.
Oh,
I'm an A team, bro. I'm an
You're
A teamer.
A-team?
Stop
Yeah, I'm
this.
sure- I'm
By
sure
the
you
way,
are,
Heem, what the fuck is going on with you and the taking a break thing? What the fuck is that
Oh.
loser talk?
It says the guy who hasn't made a YouTube video in 1 year.
I didn't quit. I didn't quit. It's just a long
No.
time between uploads.
I'm just gonna take a little bit of time off, mostly because I gotta fucking focus on some school shit. And then like I don't know. Lately, I feel like I've been putting like the balance is kind of like going too much towards streaming, and I don't know. Just like I need to take some time off just to reload and come back. Like a TV show, the season ends and a new season begins.
I saw your tweet and you were saying what is very frustrating to you is like the feeling of plateauing in terms of your viewership and shit. Yeah.
Big time, yeah. So
I definitely feel you there, man.
yeah, I
It's
mean,
fun
like
to rise up, and then once you plateau, it's like, bruh, it's earth shattering. Sorry, did I interrupt you again?
no, I was gonna say like it's funny. The plateauing thing is weird because like I don't know. There was a time when I used to only get like 5 viewers, right? And then like getting 20 would have been like amazing. Like I'd be so happy. Oh my god, I had 20 viewers. Now it's like if I don't get 100 or I don't know 120 whatever, it's like no matter how much you grow, if you plateau, it's like the same feeling as wherever you plateau. It's always the same kind of like disappointment, I guess.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm trying to kind of work through that, and I know that like the time I stream is not ideal. If I could stream like through the day and stuff, it'd probably be a lot better. But it is what it is. Yeah, I shouldn't care so much about
in the
it.
evening, or why
No,
not?
I mean, like I got to balance, with my fiance and stuff. I spend
Right.
time with her in the evening, so
Yeah.
that's kind of what the thought process is.
It's kind of a similar problem that I have right now. Like I also stream at a horrible time. At the same
Yeah,
time as you.
yeah, exactly. The same
It's
horrible
also
time.
bad. And the thing about it is, it's a bad time everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you consider time zones, it's bad everywhere. In Germany, it's like right after lunch, where people are at school or at work. It's just a horrible time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm right now in the middle of moving, so this is the most stressful thing I've ever been through. So once I've moved to the new place, then I can finally stream in the evening, which is much better.
When are you gonna be settled?
End of December, hopefully. Yeah.
Nice. New city or same city?
Outskirts of the same city.
Nice. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. It's not the worst thing ever, but
But
all
you,
right.
you asked a question
yeah, go
about it being a cutthroat or very backstabby in the background.
Yeah.
Let me read a tweet that was about me. Someone tweeted out yesterday. Okay. One second.
Oh, sheesh. Oh.
After set up the Prime Kais with zero pushback, the Twitch community gets what they get at this point. Imagine all the other dirty backstabbing he's engaged in behind closed doors, right? And this is a reference to that cage match thing. So I wasn't the first person to ever come up with the cage match. Somebody else did it first, and I just did it on a bigger stage. And so now the new thing is Dylan's like the scammer motherfucker. Even though
you stole it.
Even though
He's
the person,
stealing it.
even though the person who came up with it is like completely chill with me, and they're like, "Oh, good, I appreciate the shout out," right? But it's like nah, it's a fucking backstabbing piece of shit. But it can be like people will specifically try to book people to make sure that they can't go on your show, but to get them on your
then they
show.
cancel last second?
Then they'll cancel last second, stuff like that.
Fuck.
They'll specifically like book their show at the same time as yours to drive down new shows' viewership. Somebody
You're gonna drop some names. Who does that?
Well, I can to be very open. Like Infrared has done it purposefully to try to fucking
Infrared.
Infrared is some Twitch.
Oh,
streamer.
come on.
I know who it is. Is it like the Greek god-looking guy?
He's
The
like
guy who looks like he wasn't 300.
The Gorilla Man. He does the
looks like-
the Gorilla Man
doesn't he look like
Infrared
he's-
Rising. He has the big beard.
I think once I
wears
clicked on
tank
the
tops.
stream.
Yeah.
Once I clicked on the stream and it was just like a, like get ready, like sort of a what do you call it?
Pre-screen.
waiting for the stream to start
Yeah.
intro, and it was just him flexing from the camera and like doing poses.
Yeah,
That was
that's
nice.
Sounds
him.
like him.
That's him. Yeah, that is
That was
it.
nice.
But
It was
What's his name?
nice.
so he debated Destiny for the title once, right? And he lost, and he got so angry that he made his own debate show with its own belt, and then he booked it at the same time as mine with the specific announced intent of trying to break up my monopoly, whatever that means.
Oh,
Listen,
and did it work?
you know what I hate, Dylan? I
not
hate
exactly.
monopolies.
Yeah.
I hate monopolies. So you know, I assume you're not pro monopoly, are you?
Well, the thing is, I have the terrible monopoly of having a debate show one day a week for 3 hours, right? Now, at that specific time, I do think I have a monopoly, right? But I think at all other times, I don't. But he chose to do his show at the exact same time to get half the viewership while stealing all my ideas. But, I mean, whatever. They're good ideas, so I respect it.
Now that you say it, and I looked up the guy, I remember I saw him somewhere else in a debate with Irrelevant, where they like, I don't know what it was about, but they yelled at each other. It was so much fun.
They went like 7 hours, bro.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was a legendary. It was a legendary
what that was
exchange.
about.
Actually, I was in that. Actually,
was that one about?
I was just sitting there and just listening. It was I actually don't remember.
Wait,
I
what
just
was
remember
it not
being
about?
angry.
It 8 hours. They covered multiple different
Yeah,
topics,
that's
bro.
It was hilarious. I just remember them yelling so much. It was awesome. I played Skyrim while listening to that. I remember that.
I just started Morrowind.
really chill.
I installed Open Morrowind, and I'm gonna finally take
Must
a dive
before
at
my
it.
time.
Hey, Dylan, what was that stupid game shit we were talking about with Vosh that time? Ask Ranton
Fuck
about
off.
it.
I added Vosh thinks Skyrim sucks, and I hate Vosh for that
Okay.
reason.
What do you think, Ranton?
I think Skyrim is one of the most groundbreaking masterpieces that has ever been created. It's a visionary game.
Oh, you're on Dylan's team?
Thank you very much.
If Dylan thinks so too, then yes.
Wonderful.
Excellent. There
It's
you
not a
go.
particularly deep game, but a game doesn't have to be super deep in order to be a great game.
What about the voice acting?
I mean, isn't it like 12 voice actors who did all the voices?
Yes.
I mean, whatever.
Is that one of the
if you a-
problems,
if you a-
Dylan?
if you
That,
ask me-
have
that,
with
that was like Vosh's main problem that he used to
I mean,
basically disregard
honestly, you know what? If that is immersion breaking for you, I can get it. I get it. But for me, it's just like one of those things where it's just a matter of sort of priority, right? For me, I don't care. I've been playing video games since I'm like 5. I'm used to a lot worse, so it doesn't really bother me much. But yeah, I mean, they can do better.
What do you think of FIFA, Anton?
Oh, come on, dude.
What's wrong with FIFA? Every time I tell someone I play
You play
FIFA,
FIFA?
everybody, yeah, bro.
God, that's.
What's wrong with that?
I'd rather talk about Israel Palestine honestly than fucking FIFA. Oh,
DM
God,
me.
that's
What's wrong with FIFA,
I'm gonna be less
bro?
heated. I'm gonna be less heated. Oh, damn.
Ah, shit.
Nah, play
Alright.
your FIFA. Play your FIFA. Enjoy your FIFA. It's all good.
Fuck it out. All right. What else? Let's get into.
I would like to
the-
welcome you all to the last episode of the Burned Out Podcast. After
Yeah,
I
so
found
you're
out
burning-
some
you're burning the
disgusting
bridge?
revelations from
Yeah.
my
Bro,
co-host.
give me one reason why it's bad, please. I need one reason.
I didn't say it's bad. It's
Why do people hate it so much?
you do you, man.
I feel like you guys are throwing mad
Nah,
shade
like,
at
honestly-
me.
Look,
I
you're
mean, it
allowed
is
to
a
have
me-
those standards. I mean, that's your position.
Yeah, FIFA is a meme, but honestly, you know what? It's a game. If you enjoy playing it, play it. Who cares? It's fine.
I like it, man.
Well, yeah,
Fuck you guys.
Ranton's wrong.
Yeah,
Fuck
right.
you for playing that game. Actually,
I mean, I think the reason why it's hate is because people say it's like the same thing every year and it's pretty aggressively monetized and stuff, shit like that.
Oh, I don't do
don't
the
know.
monetized part at all. So
Yeah.
I'll wash my hands. Yeah, I agree. Well, those like Ultimate Team where you have to buy the packs. Fuck
I
that.
haven't played
Just-
FIFA since FIFA 12.
Fuck
I
yeah,
think.
yeah, you're a responsible crack addict. I understand.
All right, says the guy who's ordering Postmates for the 7th time today.
All right, that's below the belt. You're not allowed to touch that. Now let's get into the first
All right.
topic.
Let's do it. Speaking of sports, pull up that first link, Dylan.
That first link. Okay, let's.
Wait,
touch-
do I have to watch a stream in order to?
Oh,
No,
I'm gonna share something. It's gonna be
okay.
share screens on Discord. 'Cause we
Alright.
have a very high tech operation.
Yes, very.
Okay, 1 second.
Cool.
Oh, I saw this video. This video was cute.
Well, yo, listen. By the way, so in case anybody doesn't know, we've been specially requested to keep it light political. So we're trying.
No, you can go into. I'm bro. You can go into whatever you want.
Okay, be careful, bro. All right.
Gotcha.
This was at the Champions League, I think, last week at a Champions League match.
damn.
Soccer and stuff. Got you.
I
Soccer.
specifically didn't watch all the things you posted, so I can live react.
Yeah,
to it
yeah.
now.
That's how it's supposed to
Gotcha.
be. Good
Oh,
job.
okay, good,
Okay,
nice.
let's watch it. I'll mute the music. Is it copyright?
Yeah. I don't know if there actually is music, but keep it off. Who cares?
Okay, got it. Okay.
So this kid runs onto the field, grabs the ball,
What the? Okay.
and then he jumps over and takes the ball.
So he just ran onto the field and stole the ball.
Those balls cost $300, I think, $250 US or $300.
What a champion!
And also there's like a weird etiquette where if the ball gets kicked into the stands, you don't get to keep it. It's not like baseball where you get to keep it.
How did the kid get onto the field?
I have no clue. It's the sickest thing ever. But I want to know, do you guys think that's like should we be okay with that kind of behavior?
Who would be against this type of behavior? Yes, he fucked over a multi-billion-dollar company and got a ball, and he's gonna change his life for. It's gonna be the type of thing he has in a trophy case that his kids get to look at. Like it's quite literally like the best
think the
example
balls
of
even
a little guy, you know.
I think the balls even have printed like the exact match and teams that
Can you
were
show it again?
playing.
Can you show it one more time?
Awesome.
Can you show it one more time?
Okay. Let's look at it one more time. Okay.
I love the way he throws the ball into the crowd so he can.
Did he throw it to his dad? Is that his?
Who
Some-
knows?
no,
It's just some
some-
random person who just helps him in the heist. He just
Okay.
goes over, gets the ball, and then
He hands it back to him, kind of. Yeah.
What a champ!
It looks like it is his family or his
Everyone
friends,
is
kind of.
clapping.
Unironically though, like whoever is this person's father is a genius, and the reason why, like, if you're like this big sports company, you're supposed to be for the kids. One of the kids runs out and does this. Let's say the kids get caught. What are they gonna do? Like throw them in jail? They can't do anything. They have to be like the nice front-facing company. So they're just gonna be like, okay, okay, sport, and they're gonna let them go.
What can the security guard even do? You can't tackle a kid.
I mean, like, unironically, I mean, what's stopping them? But the thing is, for me, like, what's to stop me, right, from getting all of the local children from the neighborhood going here and just at some point in the game, and I just say, like, charge and like send 30 kids out there to steal all the like all the players like shit and all the footballs, just like yoink out of there, right? Like, they're too small to catch.
I'm Dylan Heem. I'm absolutely fascinated by you two. This shows me that that you guys are the experienced streamers. I couldn't get 2 seconds of content out of this fucking video. I don't know what the fuck to say about this.
What?
It's a fucking kid getting a ball. Who gives a shit, dude?
Look,
Look,
this is why this is
I'm
how-
making a
business
talk about this
here.
for more than 5 seconds. This is amazing.
I'm making a plan out of here to make a multi-million-dollar business with these little child thieves, okay, with their tiny hands.
Wait, so
Sheesh.
can't get captured.
What I wanna know-
I'm trying to have an opinion on this video, but I'm my brain cells are not connecting. It's a kid got a ball, and
I don't know. I just thought it was fucking. I was wondering if you guys thought it was ethical for the adults to help him escape.
political speech, Dylan. Did I mess it all up?
It's okay. Is it ethical? Like, I think all the adults should be given medals of honor, man. They helped this kid out.
Wait,
Yeah.
but if you play towards the end, like I think there are people greeting, like welcoming him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. If you look,
play. Look to the right. Look to the right.
look at him. Yeah,
Oh, he goes through. He keeps
They're
going.
absorbing him into the crowd to never be
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
again.
Well, hang on. Let me ask you one other question. And do you have kids, Anton? Is it fucking Ranton or Anton, bro?
Just
Tell
call me. Okay,
please.
just call me Ranton from this point on forward.
Okay, Ranton.
Oh, bruh.
This fucking guy, he won't ever tell me what his actual name is.
Ranton. You know
He
my
does this
name, bro.
every time, Dylan. Wait, if you ever get a straight answer out of him, please let me know what his name is. But anyways, do you have kids?
No.
Okay. Would you let your kid do this? Actually, though.
Wait,
legit,
you
like,
want
want
to know why he doesn't have kids? Hey, just like how all these YouTube videos late, man. The children be like too, man. He just can't have one. He's gonna be like 60, 70 years old when he finally has a kid.
I'm between kids right now. Okay, chill.
I got you.
No,
I'm
so,
between kids, he says.
no. What do you mean? Would I let my kid do that? Would I let my
Like,
kid
okay, let's say you're at a field. You
like,
take
toss
your
him on the
kid.
field? and
No,
get the
like
ball?
let's say you take your kid to a sports event and he's like, Dad, I really fucking want that Champions League ball. Like, like
Then
I think I
would
can
run
go
on the
get it. I
field
think I
before
can
he-
go.
Oh, hold on.
I think I can go get it, Dad. Like, just are you cool with me doing it? Would you be cool with your son doing this?
I mean,
What?
if you ask me like this in an abstract, yes. But I think if I was in that moment, of course I wouldn't let my kid run on the field.
Okay.
You know, I
Dylan?
think most people would.
I mean, like, honestly, I'd probably give him the go ahead.
Cage match? No, you wouldn't, you fucking dummy.
Yeah, of course I would. Of course I. Well, okay, look.
Cage match.
What is the
Yeah,
worst
let's
thing?
do it.
Cage match on the podcast.
Look, Okay, cage match. What's the worst thing that can happen to the kid?
No, you can't
What's
do
the
cage
worst
match
thing?
when I have cage match.
No, you cage match me, so now we can go back and forth. What's the worst thing that can happen?
What?
He dies.
You're teaching your kid a lesson, aren't you?
He dies? How does he die?
Yeah, I know. Fucking rock falls on his head.
In the middle of the stadium, in the middle of the open
No,
stadium.
I mean,
What
do
if
you
a
mean, what can
security
happen?
guard
He
tackles
gets
him?
Like one of the security guards is just some.
Oh yeah, squishes him. Yeah, that's true. Or
Yeah,
one of the
and
players
he
could
tackles
kick
the
him.
kid breaks an arm.
One of the
Who
one
kicks
of the
who?
players kicks him. You never know.
I don't think
You
that's
never
gonna
know.
happen. But like those security guards, they're taught to like I don't know what they're taught, but they might wrestle your kid to the ground, breaks an arm.
Maybe. Yeah, beats him up.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's possible they could squish him, but on the other hand, you can get a $300 ball. So
True.
True.
And a good
I mean,
memory.
yeah, yeah.
All right, there you go. See, we milked it way longer than you even thought we
Amazing.
could.
Amazing.
All right.
okay, you want to do the next thing?
Fuck, my cage match still lasts. I still have like a minute left on the cage match though.
Yeah, what do you think about? All right, go ahead. Let me ask you a couple questions. What do you think of Dylan's Mike Pence cardboard cutout?
I thought that's an overlay on his streaming thing. Oh, is it an actual cardboard cutout?
Oh,
Yo,
yeah,
show-
this is
show him Mike Pence.
Oh, yeah, this is my cardboard
Why
He
cutout.
do you
said
have
it's
Mike-
an
This is Mike Pence. Yes, the vice
Why,
president.
yeah,
of the
why
former
do you
vi-
why do you have him there?
Because he's a former vice president of the United States.
But there are others that are also former vice presidents. Why him?
Um,
Well,
you know,
didn't
he's
think that through.
handsome. He's handsome. He's
Where
handsome.
did you get that, Dylan? What's the story
Respectable.
behind that?
He has a sticker on it that says "Stand for the flag, kneel for the cross." He accompanies
on.
me on my journeys on this platform.
All right,
Can you
now
tell
the
us
real reason.
Can you tell us the backstory of how you got it?
I saw there was a cutout cardboard of Mike Pence. I was like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna buy the
Ooh.
shit out of this. And I
Oh, you
it.
bought it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you
course I
fucking
bought
paid
it.
for that piece of shit?
Of course, there was like at Party
That's-
City. I don't know why Party City
I see
had like
Biden
cutouts
right
of
behind
Mike
you
Pence.
as well. There's Biden.
Oh
I see
yeah,
Biden too.
Biden's back there
You-
actually. Yeah.
Whoa, is that new?
No, that one's
I
old.
know.
I actually had that one before I had the Mike Pence one.
Say a word. Who else do they sell?
What else did they sell? They sell basically everyone.
How many
I
more
was-
cardboard cutouts are you gonna get? Are those the only friends you have
I
left
was-
after
I
the
was-
prime case? The best. Got it.
I was gonna I was gonna get
fuck.
basically like I was gonna get all of them, right?
Oh my
I was gonna
god.
get as
What do you
many
mean,
as
all of them?
I
All of
was like
who?
as many as I possibly could get, right?
All of who?
Like all
of the
politicians,
cards.
like all possible politicians, all of them. And I was gonna have them in
That's
the
such
back.
a
Politics,
nerd,
okay,
bro.
name every politician.
Yeah, every
Oh,
politician. I was
amazing.
gonna have like a hall of presidents, but like it'll be my office.
Right on. What are
That's
those?
pretty
So I
basic.
recognize the American flag.
Huh?
I recognize the rainbow thing, and
Yeah.
then what's that behind you?
The rainbow, is that what you call it? A thing? Right?
What do you?
He's from
like the
Germany.
rainbow
They're still,
thing,
they're
yeah.
still bigots
Wait,
over there.
True.
what's it called?
Just
Rainbow
the-
flag.
Yeah, just the rainbow flag. Just the rainbow
Yeah.
thing was funny.
And then the what's that behind you?
Oh, that's my state flag. That's the Maryland flag.
Okay.
Hmm.
It has some like
Alright.
With the
symbolism about Civil
checkerboard
War.
like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Checkerboard, and then it has that red and
Yeah,
white
it's
thing.
supposed to represent like the North and the South coming together because we were a state that stayed with like the North during the Civil War, but also
How's
like,
that working out?
well, we didn't lose the war, so that's a positive. And we were also one of the I think we were the only state, I don't know for sure. I think we were a state that got to keep slavery during the Civil War, which is probably pretty not cool.
Weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
There you-
Sorry. What state are you in?
Maryland.
Oh, Maryland, right? And you kept slavery.
Yes, we were in the Northern Alliance. We were with the United States, with the North, and we got to
Right. And you
continue-
kept slavery?
Yes. Not now. We don't have
No,
that
no,
anymore. No.
Dylan actually works for government of Maryland now. Actually,
No,
No,
but wait. So
Interesting.
Maryland had slavery during the Civil War and
Yes.
like for a while.
Lincoln
but after, not
basically
anymore.
Lincoln basically like knew probably that like if they said like all of the states that have slavery right now have to end it, like at the start of the Civil War, then there's a good chance like Maryland, which has the capital of DC like right there, would join the Southern Rebellion, and then that would mean like then the
Is it
Confederacy
true?
has the capital.
Yeah. I heard once, I don't know if this is true, correct me if I'm wrong, that Lincoln was like, the most important thing for him was preserving the Union, and second was like
Yeah.
abolishing slavery. Like,
Yeah.
I think he said once if he could save the Union and keep slavery, he would do it too. Is that correct?
Yeah, he didn't like slavery. He wanted slavery to be abolished, but his main
Right.
priority was preserving the United States.
The
yeah.
Union. Yeah, okay. All right.
All right. Okay. There you go. You got a little American history, and
Okay,
And
next
memes.
we're doing this, right? Mr. Beast.
Oh, did you guys see
The
this?
real
Yeah, I
life
watched
Squid
that.
Game with
I watched that on my stream.
465 people.
Did you see it, Dylan?
I did see it. I did see it.
It's great.
What do you guys think about it? Like, I saw a lot of
Dude.
people giving it criticism and stuff. That like,
This is the
I know.
dumbest. This is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. Dylan, please don't tell me you're mad about this.
I'm not mad about this. I think it's fun, right? I mean, people are angry at it because they're like, "Hey, but this is like real life like dystopia."
No,
I think it's fun.
Oh my god.
Oh snap! Wrong one. Wrong button.
This is. I'm already getting triggered.
why? Tell why are you so
what-
triggered?
There's
Go
not
ahead.
a
So
single
triggered.
reason to be mad about this. The reason why the Squid Games in the show are bad and a critique of whatever the fuck is because the rich people murder them. That's why it's bad.
Okay, I don't.
If you don't murder anyone and you just have people play a game, that's literally every other game show. This is the same as Takeshi's Castle. It's the same as any other game show. There's nothing remotely to be condemned here. It's a fun show and it's giving everybody money. And everyone's
Yeah,
having fun.
I mean, like,
the reason why Squid Game is such a fucked up critique is because he kills people.
Okay.
Well,
so,
here's
Change
here.
the action.
Go ahead, Dylan. You respond.
okay. So the first thing is, there's like other stuff that Mr. Beast has done that's probably like 10 times, like probably more. Like, what the fuck? And I would
Really?
point to like the prison video. I think is kind of weird. Like the kind of happy-go-lucky prison video was a little weird for me.
What was it?
Like I'm locked in a prison for 72 hours or some shit like that.
That's a good impression.
Yeah, that's a decent impression.
that? Yeah.
But yeah, it was that. It was that. He was like in a prison for 72 hours, and it was like happy go fun time. And he's like, "Oh, I'm in solitary confinement." When like,
I mean, he's just a goofball, man.
I mean, yeah, but many people also recognize
But the thing
solitary
is,
confinement
you know
as
what-
torture. You know?
Yeah, 100%. The thing is, you know what you're mentioning with the solitary confinement thing? I don't know if I've seen that video, but there I could agree with you maybe that there's something to be critiqued there. There's a nugget of truth. But in this Squid Game thing, there's nothing remotely to be critiqued. The thing is, in the show, people are
I'll tell
saying,
you what's to be
way of-
critiqued,
No,
okay?
Heem. I'm
Okay,
no.
all right.
No,
He's
no,
in
no,
cage
no,
match,
I run
sorry.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
So people are saying, "Oh, way to miss the point of the Squid Game show because
Yeah,
the point
yeah.
is that it's bad." It's like, yeah, the reason why it's bad is because they kill people who lose.
No, no.
Yes, they
The
make
reason
poor
is-
people
the
jump
reason-
through hoops because like they show everything they're willing to do because they murder them when they lose. Mr. Beast is giving everyone money. If you think this is bad, then you think every game show that has ever existed is bad.
Well, there.
Anyway, bro.
I guess here I'm gonna push back
Yeah,
as
you
the
better go on
devil's
the hiatus
advocate.
now. Fucking destroyed by a monk.
Yeah.
By the actor from a TV show.
I'm the Shaolin actor.
Yeah, remember
guy.
he's from the Shaolin TV show. Remember?
I'm from the Shaolin
Well,
TV show. Look
I
it up.
swear to God, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this meme, and then you guys won't be able to
No,
make fun
okay,
of me
Heem,
anymore.
tell me why it's wrong.
Okay, so here's what people are saying. All right,
Mm.
that it's a bad critique, or I mean, it's a critique, I guess, right? Like of like how fucking uneven the world is in
You
terms
mean
of like.
the actual Squid Game show?
Yeah, and then like all of the critiques that apply to that, which is like, look how desperate people are that they have to go on a show to compete for money against
And
other
risk
people and do
death.
crazy shit. Yeah, of course.
And
and
that is
then
doing all the heavy lifting in there, my
okay,
my guy.
yeah, of course, yes. And then you have this show where this fucking guy got 100 million views in 3 days, and he's so rich, and like it's just like
Okay.
that like discrepancy is the exact same, and he's just like further perpetuating it, I guess,
So
and
this
shit like
applies
that.
to-
Listen, I loved it. I'm just telling
This
you what
applies
the
to
other
every
side
game
of the,
show that has ever existed, right? Where people win money. This
Like,
applies
Who
to
Wants
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This applies to everything then.
yeah.
He doesn't kill, no one gets harmed in this show. Everyone's having a good time. This is. Do you know Takeshi's Castle?
No.
Fuck, I'm such a boomer. It's like a Japanese game show where they run through obstacle courses and then the winner in the end gets like a prize or something. It's the same thing. And in Takeshi's Castle, people actually do sometimes hurt themselves because it's physical, more physical. But the reason why Squid Game is bad again is because they show what poor people are willing to do even when they get killed. You know, when they get killed when they fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And in this
Or
show,
kill each
everyone,
other.
even and in Mr. Beast Squid Game there, everyone gets 2K minimum,
I
and then
agree.
goes home.
I liked it.
and everyone has fun.
Um,
There's nothing remotely to be criticized here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there
Next.
you go.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, like the thing is, I think as people are saying, is that if you watch Squid Game, the message of Squid Game is that capitalism is an inherently destructive force with
Yeah.
poor people.
Tell him,
against each
Dylan.
other
Go ahead.
to
I couldn't
compete.
do
What
it.
does it have to do with the?
Wait,
what
let me.
Mr. Beast did?
Hey, cage match, motherfucker. Okay, it pits poor people against each other, right? To fight for money, where ultimately there's going to be few winners and a ton of losers, right? And looking at that, and you're like, man, that's a terrible dystopia. Now let's do that IRL, right?
And how does that not apply to every other game show?
Well, it does apply to other game flow, but it's missing the purpose of the show, right? That's the criticism.
Yeah.
So you agree that but it applies to every other normal game show?
Yeah, it would apply to every other. Yes, it would apply to every other normal game show.
Right. So if you think every game show is evil, then I guess this is evil.
Yes.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Is he paying you or something to defend him everywhere you go?
Yeah.
Ooh, Mr.
Okay,
Beast?
Mr. Beast,
bro.
Yeah.
I'm his Shaolin bodyguard. No.
He was a co-star in the TV show, actually.
I just think what he did is really funny. I think the end wasn't super creative.
Okay, so someone in my chat was saying that what about the guy who was the second person, right? Who didn't win the 450,000 and instead like now has to think about that for the rest of their life that they missed.
They got $10,000.
Yeah, they get 10K.
I think it was 20 maybe actually, but fucking
But
still,
again,
bro.
Oh
But
no, he won
again, this applies to
$20,000.
everything else too.
Oh, what a
if you go on a
tragedy.
game show and you lose, you're gonna always have to think about the fact that you lost.
Hey, guys
Well,
in chat, wait, 1 second. Let me just, guys in chat, somebody quickly donate $20,000 so I can live with the suffering that it could have been $100,000. Okay.
Yo, okay,
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
you. Okay, hang on, fuck you. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, I got a good argument here.
Yeah.
So, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is individual. You're going up against the questions and the game show, right? But in this one, they're pitting people up against each other, and there you go.
So
How's
in the
that?
first game, they're not really against each other. The second game, they're not really against each other. The third game, what's the third? So the first one is the red light, green light. The
Yeah.
second one is the one with the cookies, right?
Yeah.
That's
No, the second
individual?
one. Yeah. I
What's
think
the
you're
third? What's the third one?
And
Tug of
it's
War.
Tug of War's one of
Tug of War.
them.
But the thing is, you would never if I make a tug of war challenge between 10 guys, 5v5, and the winner gets $100, would you also be outraged by this? No, you wouldn't. It's ridiculous. It's a game.
I guess it's just
Everyone's
because
there
it's a
consenting,
little
everyone's
on the
having fun.
nose with Squid Game. I guess that's the main problem people have. Right?
I actually saw one. I think that was worse. It was he has one where he's like last person to leave the circle wins like I don't know however much money, and he had people in there for like 10 days, and there was just
I haven't
literally
seen that video.
there was just one porta potty, and like and at one point he's like, all right, for the next 24 hours you have to stand on this little square. You can't even move off the square and shit. I thought that one's actually more challenging. But anyways, I liked it. I'm just
I think it's a
pushing
great
back.
Yeah, it
idea.
was fun. It was fun.
What do you guys think about the last challenge he did with the chairs? What's it called? I think that was very lame.
It was.
He had to. What was he gonna do? Have them beat the shit out of
Dude,
each other?
Why
But
not?
obviously he couldn't. Yeah, honestly, yeah, he could have done like sparring but he could have done.
Sparring, get the
Hell
fuck
yeah.
out of here! Get
You know
the
what?
fuck out!
Teach them all Muay Thai and just have them go
Yeah,
at it.
yeah.
You know this thing where you are like in a pool and you're on platforms and you hold like these sticks and you have to hit each other down into the water?
Yes.
That's super
Oh
fun.
yeah, that would have been cool.
Like there's so many cool things you could have done. The chair thing, it reminds me of like birthday parties that I attended when I was 8. It's just not
Yeah, and like nobody died, so I mean, bummer,
that
but also
that
cool,
too.
right?
That too. No one died.
There you go. Done. I like the.
No,
I gotta
it's
give
a-
him mad credit. The fucking set was unreal. I think he spent $3.5 million on the set,
Yeah, that's what
and
he
some
said.
of the shit that he created real in Squid Game was CGI'd. So like,
I heard
he
about
actually-
that. Can you tell me exactly what you think was CGI?
I think
Because the red light, green
the
light thing was not completely CGI. It was
no, I
half
think
CGI, but
I think the pulling the rope pulling one.
what
I
was
think
CGI about that?
I think
Was it?
like there's no way they fucking built that crazy set in Squid
True,
Game.
that's
But,
true.
but even Mr. Beast used CGI there.
No, Mr. Beast built shit that in the real show
Go, no,
was
no, no, no.
CGI.
Go to that part in the video where
Okay.
people aren't
Pull it
on
up.
actual cranes. Like
Okay.
if you're saying they were on actual cranes
My
and if they
YouTube
fall, they
recommended
died.
isn't
They
screwed.
would've
No,
died.
there's a thing. Wait, so you're saying it was CGI? Is that what you're saying?
Wait, I mean, I'm not sure, but show it to me again. Are you saying that if they fell down there, they would have died?
Okay, let's get to
No.
this.
Oh wait, yeah, I am. Off the edge.
Wait,
Wait,
you're saying it
you
was
can,
an-
wait,
stop,
you can
stop,
see
stop.
people down there.
Well, yeah, this could still be a composite.
Okay.
So as someone who edits a lot on After Effects, easily could be a composite. Wait, but you're saying that he took the risk of
Yeah,
all
like
of
if
them
they fall
falling
from the
down there and
side.
dying?
If they fall from the side, maybe. You don't believe
the thing
it?
is, this is the most unbelievable thing about this video. I can't believe that. I don't think this is a risk he can take. Putting people on cranes and if they fall, if
It
they
is,
stumble,
like
and
I
fall
will
aside,
say
they
the
die.
gaps in
No.
between there is actually what's really.
I guess.
scary.
And I actually, if you go
I'm
forward a
saying
little
it's
bit,
all
Gap right
CGI from
there.
the bottom down there. That's not a real crane.
true.
Oh,
I just-
yeah.
I-
Oh, wait. You're right. I'm looking at this down here. This can't be real. Look at that.
Yes, of course not, bro. He can't put all these kids into these risks.
So you think it's flat?
because that's an actual life or death situation? Of course not.
Wait, you think it's flat?
It must have been. Maybe they're standing on
Oh.
a big green screen. That's possible. Like the ground around them is green or blue. I just can't imagine. I mean, I'm willing to be proven wrong if
I mean,
if
it
I
was
see that.
456 kids. You could lose one.
It would be more
go
worthy of
forward-
criticism.
Dylan, if you go forward a little bit, one
There's
of
more
the
to talk
teams
about.
pulls. One of the teams pulls so hard that at one point it actually looks like they're about to fall off the side.
Yeah, exactly.
Including
And
Mr.
that's
Beast
just-
himself.
Oh, and the thing broke
Yeah, I think
at
it
one
was
point. This
funny.
thing broke.
Yeah, that
So
was
if things
funny.
breaking like that, if they're doing it this high up, I'd be terrified
There's
to
just
see something.
yeah. There's just no
snap.
way. It's
Yeah, no.
it's CGI. I'm
All
very
right.
very sure of it.
Look, I didn't realize you were such a good debater.
Swinging
Get
and
him
miss,
on the
man.
next Dippy Dippy.
Let's go to the next one.
All right.
Did you really?
Wait,
just
are we
get-
done? Wait. There's more to be milked in this one, right?
Okay, then
You said-
what more do you have to say about it?
What did you guys like the show?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I thought the show was great.
Okay.
Did you watch it? Here's a good one. Do you watch it with the subtitles or dubs?
So, as someone who's born and raised in a non-English speaking country, people like me grew up watching dubs our whole life. It's just normal. French people watch dubs, Germans watch dubs. Our dub industry is really, really good. The dubbing industry. We have very good voice actors who dub that shit. So then, at one point, when I started to learn English, I realized, better to watch stuff in the original, and that is for the most part true. And now, as I'm getting old, I'm realizing, you know what? If I speak the language, I'm gonna listen to it in the original. If I speak the original language, right? If I don't know the original language, even in the slightest bit, and I have no intention of learning it, then I'm not watching original. I'm watching a dub. Because I don't want to. Why would I want to? Bro,
Fuck outta here.
I'm
Go ahead,
not gonna be able to look at the actors' faces if I'm reading subtitles the whole time.
I didn't realize that you're from Germany. You went to school in
Yeah.
Germany. I didn't
Yeah.
realize the German public education system was so whack that you can't read quickly and look at someone's face. I didn't.
Do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy that reading?
I
and
love
going
it.
Up and down, up and down.
I watch Dylan. What did you do before I give you?
You
my
can't tell me
answer?
that's just as relaxing as just watching.
I
reading and
usually
watching.
do subtitles. I can't stand dubs. I just think they sound unnatural.
I think one.
What did
reason
you do
is
for
because
this?
You guys aren't used to watching dubs. Like your whole life, you're not used to this. You watch because most media you consume, I guess, is English speaking. So you guys.
I'm gonna roast the fuck out of you, Dylan. Did you watch it in subs or dubs? This exact show.
I watched this in subs. I couldn't watch it in dubs.
Okay,
the
thank
dubs were
you.
terrible.
Okay, when I put it on, the first episode was actually dubbed in English, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess we're watching it with dubs." We watched the whole first episode with the dub, bro. The voice acting was so fucking bad.
Yeah,
The
I think it was
mom,
whatever.
the main character's mom, was supposed to be like the actress was like 70 years old, maybe 75 years old. The voice was someone who was like clearly 35 years old, like trying to
There are old
pretend
people
to
with
be
young voices. There are young people with old voices.
No, it was too obvious. She was too youthful
You're
and
just not
like
used
energetic.
to. Bro, you're not used to watching dubs. I've been watching dubs in Europe. We watch dubs our whole lives until we learn English. Unless
I
you're like
don't
from a
know,
northern
The
dude.
country.
problem. Okay, here's the thing, right?
So dubs for me are nothing
Ah.
strange. It's just. Oh, go ahead, Dylan. I'm sorry.
It's
I run out of a cage match.
It's so much easier to stumble upon a bad dub than it is a bad sub, right? Because the amount of effort it takes to get like the subtitles right. In
I mean, you
comparison,
just don't know, right?
what. Like, well,
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean,
You
I
don't know
guess you
that.
don't know, but I think at a certain point you'll like be like, well, wait, those words don't make sense there, right?
Mm-hmm.
At a certain point, it would get noticeable if somebody really didn't know what they were doing when it came to subtitles. Like
No,
the
you
plot
don't.
would start not making sense.
No, but you
would
can
not
change a
understand
lot
what
of
they're talking
details in a
about.
sentence are not conveyed.
Did you watch it in
properly.
English or in German?
In English.
Oh, okay. Because someone's saying the German dubs were absolute shit. So
If I was 18, I
don't
would
know.
have probably said the same thing. If it was me just starting to watch everything in an original. But now that I'm.
Why do you gotta
become
make it about
more wise,
age, bro?
Old and wise, I've realized. After all these years at Shaolin, I realized if you have no
I
intention
feel
of
like
learning the
so much
language,
is-
why
so
spend your
much
time
is-
reading? Why?
So much is
Watch.
lost of like the characters.
So much is lost if you
Tone,
just
the
read and don't
tone.
look at people's emotions, bro. You're just reading shit. You're not looking at the actors. That's pathetic, bro.
Holy shit, bro! This is
I
your
like to
worst
look
take
at the
ever.
people when I watch a show. I like to look at the scenery. I don't want to read a book. Then I can fucking download the screenplay.
Dylan, I'm sorry I invited him on, bro. My bad. All right, let's move on.
I
Since
think
you got
it's
wrecked in that
At least we
debate.
can agree it's a pretty bad show. All right.
Okay, so is this just so you can complain about how fuck? Is this is the Elon Musk stuff, isn't it? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk about this. I hate talking about this man, but we'll
Oh.
talk about this man, okay? The reality is insane, and here we are in 2021, and this hasn't been solved. Thankful for the efforts of the Boring Company and Elon Musk to remove hours of lives missed from sitting in traffic from the Tesla Silicon Valley Club, and this is just like footage of like LA's like terrible traffic, right?
Oh, thankful.
LA just has terrible traffic, right?
So the Tesla Twitter posted this?
One of their fan accounts, I think. Right?
A fan account.
So basically, that's one of their fan. I think it's one of their fan accounts. Is it? Like,
Amazing.
Can I
yeah,
read the- can I
see,
read the
it's
tweet
right
again?
there. Tesla Silicon Valley Club.
200K followers for a fan account? Wait, can I read the tweet again? So
Sure. Okay. Okay.
So this reality is insane, and here we are in 2021. This hasn't been solved. Thankful for the efforts to remove hours of life. Okay, is he being sarcastic? I don't get it.
No, he's being serious. He is thanking Elon Musk, right, for making their like weird tunnel shit. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it.
His like weird Boring Company tunnels working as one car at a time and wastes millions of dollars for just like literally something that
Oh,
could
you
be
think it's
solved
bad?
through a button. Oh, I think it's a waste of time and money. Yes.
Right.
I mean,
Pull up underneath it. Elon Musk responded.
did he really?
Boom,
It's
right
either
there.
traffic tunnel. It's either traffic or tunnels. Try our first operational tunnel in Vegas at the convention center. The city just approved a full tunnel network connecting major hotels, convention center, and airport. Okay. So his
You don't have public
solution,
transport in America, right?
his
Proper public
solution
transport.
for
No, it's
roads
trash.
is just move the roads underground. That is what his solution is.
The last time I saw his project, it was like these tubes that you were put in, and then they kind of accelerate you. You don't really drive there. Is that still the case, or is it just
Bro,
a tunnel?
Dylan, pull up the link I just sent you. We can watch
Or
it
was,
in
was
practice.
what was the project?
That's like the idea, right? But here's what the
Yeah.
reality looks like.
Okay.
We're gonna watch.
So you
it
just
right now.
drive.
With the volume on.
Wait, we need volume. Okay.
Yeah.
And you kind of speed up as you get inside the tunnel.
Bro, this
Normally,
shit's
transportation in a big city like Las Vegas involves getting a ride share, finding a bus, or taking the monorail. But downstairs from me right now is the future of transport. A fleet of Teslas
Right.
driving through a boring tunnel that goes under the streets of Las Vegas. And I'm here to check it out. Elon Musk's Boring Company has opened its first fully operational loop, a 1.7 mile long tunnel 40 feet below the streets of Las Vegas. Built around the Las Vegas Convention Center, the loop is designed.
Dude, just get a train.
Dude,
Yeah, why not?
it's
I
so
was just gonna say,
fucked.
why not
I
have a
don't
train
understand why
in the-
Americans are so obsessed with like solid,
Cars.
like being individual. Like they can't sit next to someone for a second. I don't get
Communist
it.
team.
Have you ever
I-
Have you ever seen like the comparisons where they set buses next to cars and see how many people you could transport in a similar amount of space?
oh
It's
yeah, I seen
insane.
the picture of it, dude.
Bus
It's
versus
insane, isn't it?
car.
Ranton, I'm in Toronto. We got a really good subway system here, so I'm sure
You ain't got
like
nothing
when
on
I
us
see this,
Europeans.
listen, it's not like your guys, but still, it's better than nothing. And it blows my mind how Americans hate.
Oh,
like, public-
that's a good picture. What the
Look
fuck?
at that.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane how much like is actually lost with like
Huh.
how many cars and how much we in the United States we've built our entire like infrastructure
Damn.
around cars and how
What's that
much
in the middle?
we
Is
could
that
save.
bicycles?
Yeah, bicycles.
Yeah, bicycles.
It's fucked, dude. And the thing is, what are you gonna do if a car breaks down or if there's a fire down there? How are you gonna get fucking EMTs down there? Like it's just
Yeah.
You just
so
die.
dumb.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you just die. And if you watch the video further, she says it goes a max speed of 35 miles an hour. My fucking electric scooter that I ride around the city goes 45 miles an hour. Like they could just build the tunnel and have a bunch of electric scooters for people. Like
45 miles an hour on an electric scooter?
That is wild
dude.
speeds for an electric scooter.
Dude, one time, 2 times I've fallen. One time I was going across streetcar tracks on a rainy day and like it got caught and bro, I fell so fucking hard in the sketchiest neighborhood in the city too. I smashed my head so hard, my helmet broke. and like all of my phone, everything went all over the fucking road. It was so scary. Thank God I had a helmet on. And then recently I also fell going down a hill and I wiped out and like got
It's
mud.
like a great safe way of.
But still better than this stupid boring company, I gotta say.
Man, I was so shocked when I heard that in the US, Dylan, he's the only American here, right? You're
Yeah.
Canadian. Him. Okay. So I heard in the US, buses are like looked down on, right? Buses
Yeah.
are dangerous. You don't take a bus. It's a meme. You never want to take a bus. That's what I heard.
Basically,
Is that true?
it basically is usually looked down upon. I mean, hopefully that culture is changing, but it still is widely. I mean, maybe in my area, but
In big cities, I think it's-
I live in the DMV, which is near DC, right? And so public infrastructure has always been like a part of my like daily life. Like if I want to go to DC, I have to take the metro train, right? That's always how I've gotten to DC. That's how I hang out with my friends. And I'm trying to use public transportation more and more. But even in an area like this, like not having a car is like a major like liability, and I'm still finding problems with it. Where I'm soon I'm probably gonna cave and just get my my learner's permit, get a license, and get a car. Yeah.
The really fucked up thing. The fucked up thing is, as someone who lives, I've lived all over Canada. If you go to a small town, you really need a car because like the bus might come once every hour.
That's the case everywhere. That's the case everywhere in the world.
It might come every hour or so. You know what I mean? And then like, even though the towns are small, they're actually still spread out. So you might have to drive like 25 kilometers to go to your friend's house or something. But the bus doesn't come; it comes once every hour or so. So. A lot of it has to do with that, but it's got to come from somewhere. You got to get the infrastructure and commitment and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know. It's really weird that Americans have this disdain for public transit so much. I don't get it.
Yeah. It's also kind of difficult to implement once at this point. And very expensive.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we have. We have somebody who makes a ton of money off of cars, building infrastructure that relies on more cars, right?
Yeah.
This is what's going on here.
In a lot of German cities, the what do you call it? A tram? Do you know, like a train that's in the city? A tram? Is that what you call it? A tram? Those have existed in many German cities for over 100 years.
So those came before the cars.
We had those and we lost those, and now it's a thing.
I think
we all
doesn't
want.
San Francisco still have them?
Maybe.
Right?
I have no clue, man. I've never seen one in my life.
I know San Francisco from Watch Dogs. There's this little.
Unironically, you know what would be better if they, for this boring company, if they just attached a little hitch on the back of the car and put like a wagon and people could just sit in it like a fucking, like you've ever been to like a resort or something, they have those like carts that take you from like the restaurant to the fucking lobby and shit like that. That would make it so much better. Just, like, one by one, they gotta have the cars traveling. It makes no sense.
Transportation seems to be a nightmare in the US, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So,
all right, you want to move
that
on?
picture's powerful.
Yeah, it is. It is powerful. It makes me hate everybody who makes cars. I just don't like.
You're gonna be one of them, Dylan.
I'm gonna be one of them.
Can't rant about this anymore soon.
What's really fucked up is, I don't know, Dylan, you guys have carpool lanes and shit there?
Carpool
like
lanes?
If you have multiple people. No?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So here, I guess like it's such a problem of people having just one person in a car that now they've built a lane where they're like, listen, if you have 2 or more people, you can drive in this lane. And it's like dead. Like no one's in there because like everyone is just one single person in a car. And it's really disappointing when you see it.
What is this?
But what is this? What is this themed?
No, you haven't seen this guy?
No, I haven't seen this guy.
Oh my god, this guy is I keep seeing videos of him. He's like a self-defense guy.
Hey, don't laugh at him. He looks like a trained professional, okay?
He does look like a trained professional. Look at his fit. First, let's break down his fit. He's got the...
Is that a radiation symbol there? Is he
He looks like he's from the Dharma Initiative.
He looks like the bad guys from Resident Evil. What are they?
Ah, the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, he looks like...
Not the Umbrella Academy, just Umbrella.
He looks like he's from Umbrella, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, we'll watch it.
Wait, play.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. We're going to share with you right now some ways you can keep someone from having contact with your family, your friends, or if you want to keep an aggressor away from someone who is going to be victimized. And in the case of a bodyguard, how you keep someone away from your client in very simple ways. The aggressor comes forward, we go right here to the forehead. That's right to the temple. Another option we have.
I looked away. Play again. I looked away for 1 second.
He just collapsed.
Play that again.
1 second. Okay,
Damn, he got him good.
Forward, we go right here to the forehead.
It's done.
All you need
Easy.
to do is just push on the side of the head. That's it, and they just collapse.
That's the Sheldon seal of approval for sure.
Brilliant.
That's right to the temple.
By the way, what's going on in the background? I just noticed this. Are those all guns?
Yeah, they look like it.
They look
It looks
fake.
like it looks like the basement.
what do you
of
mean? You
Yo,
can't tell
yo,
from
it looks like the basement of an American high school. I gotta say.
Look at how big those revolvers are in comparison to like I think a machine gun on this side. Like those they're gigantic. They're gigantic. Those are not real. Those can't be
those
real
on the right
guns.
seem to be like the what do you call them? I don't know. Fucking small like machine pistole, bro. That's the German word.
Machine pistol?
Yeah, I don't know. Smaller guns. And the
Um,
revolver? I mean,
Oh, you mean Uzis? Is that what you meant? Like
Yeah,
machine
yeah.
pistol?
yeah, kind of, yeah.
Well, they're just like the revolver just seems
No, the
unnatural.
size
It
looks
looks
fine.
like no. Look at that and compare that to the thing over here. It's too big.
Maybe we'll get a little pan over
I
it
know
later.
about this one.
Another option we have, we don't want to be aggressive. We go right to the elbows, which gives us elbow control, and now we can guide them away nicely.
I refuse
Guide him
to
away
bel-
nicely.
I refuse to believe he actually believes this shit. That
Oh my
what
God.
what the fuck
Man,
is
the whole
elbow?
self-defense market is such
Yo,
a...
I see yo, Dylan, I see the symbol you were talking about. I think that's toxic. I think that's like a workplace workplace safety thing for toxic.
I don't
that
think that's a
sign.
good thing to have labeled on you. Are they saying he's toxic or
Biohazard? Is it biohazard or toxic?
he is a biohazard? Is the message I'm getting from this?
No, I think those guns are... Wait.
Wait,
Are they... Wait, now that you say it, Dylan, do you think they're printed on the paper?
I think they might be. It
Wait, now
might
that I
be
look at it
printed.
again, they might be printed.
I can't tell. I think they're fake.
Wait, keep playing it, him.
Yeah.
If they're aggressing, another option we have, taking our hand here, go right on the bridge of the
I'm sorry, but what the fuck?
you guys are getting lost into the guns. We
I'm
gotta
sorry.
go.
Yeah, I
looking at
gotta
the guns now,
but give me a second. What the fuck is elbow control? I have never
No
heard
clue.
this term used in the entire. Look, I boxed in high school. I'm not like a martial arts expert or anything. I loved boxing. Sugar Ray Leonard's
Ranton
boxing
is.
gym.
He's a martial arts
No,
expert.
I watched an interview with you, Dylan, where you said you were a bully in school.
Yeah. I was I was a tiny bit of a bully at parts at school.
Oh,
Okay, I
God.
shoved a kid or two in a locker. Okay, but besides
Nice.
that, right? I've never at any times like walked up to a kid like, you motherfucker, if you don't calm down, I'm gonna take complete elbow control if you don't calm the fuck down.
I'm about to control your elbows.
I'm about to go control the fuck out of your elbows. I'm gonna finesse them.
Oh shit!
I've never heard that.
aggressive, we go right to the elbows, which gives us elbow control, and now we can guide them away nicely.
This guide away.
Item where?
Guide away. There's
Guide 'em
none
to
of
the
this would
elbow
ever
bank.
work.
Bro, this has to be a meme, right? It's like those meme where like people make the bad
it's not a
food
meme. It's
and
not a
they
meme.
like
Meme.
pour the food on the counter. You know, you ever see that shit? They put like the pickles with the fucking everything like just to be purposely disgusting. This has to be a meme.
No,
The self-defense community is 90% scams.
Dude, this stuff that's
Bro,
worse
I've
than
been
this.
Really?
I've met a lot of these people. They are just so full of it. It's just
Really?
And the thing is, they believe their own shit. They believe it. Trust me, they
You
believe
think
it.
you think he
Trust me,
thinks
bro.
elbow control is
Yes,
vital?
that guy has controlled his fair share of elbows.
Oh my god. But like, how is this even supposed to work? So you grab their elbow and they just stop functioning?
He didn't grab it. He didn't even grab it. He just gently pushed it
Option we have, we
away.
don't want to be aggressive, we go right to the elbows, which gives us
Yeah, he
Like he's palming it away.
It's like punching a shark on the nose. It's over.
it's like a shark in the nose. True.
Yeah, it's over.
And then
It's
you
over.
guide them away. Like what then? Do they just like
Wait.
give up and walk home?
Okay. Bro, my English. What do you call the thing here that you have here? The funny bone. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny bone.
Is there like a way to press it? Like when you
Dude,
press
dude,
it the right way,
look,
and
I'm
you
sorry.
fuck someone up.
I love how good-hearted you're being right now.
I know,
Like,
he's
placing
reaching.
so much
Why,
faith
what?
to find
Yeah,
out.
maybe he's like pressing the funny bone. That could be uncomfortable.
You know, it could be uncomfortable and creates
Bro,
complete paralysis. Or
If
two
I'm about to
totally
mug
different
someone
things.
and that person kicks my funny bone, I'm getting the hell out of there.
If I see somebody go for my elbows, I know I gotta run.
control, and now we can guide them away nicely.
Motherfucker.
If they're aggressing, another option we have, taking our hand here, go right on the bridge of the nose.
Come on,
What?
bro.
What down he goes. Wait, play that again.
Can we just look at his face, by the way?
We have, taking our hand here, go right on the bridge of the nose. If we're going forward, we take our hand under the nose.
Okay,
Another option we have is
okay.
take our knuckle right here under the lip, press down.
Just so you know,
Going
just so you
forward,
know.
we take our hands like this.
Yeah.
Dude, the thing under the nose is actually, I mean, they're like overplaying it or whatever it's called. But if it is actually, it can be a bit of a, I don't want to say legit, but if you press someone under the nose, it is a very uncomfortable feeling, and you will walk backwards. It is.
Oh yeah, like you got no option if they push here.
Yeah,
How do you know this, bro? Do you have experience? What do you want to tell us?
It's like one of those things that they teach at self-defense.
The scams? You've been to them?
Bro, too many. That's why at this point I can't defend myself anymore. I know too much. The good and the bad knowledge are just, it's interfering.
True.
My goodness.
Right inside of the esophagus. These are simple ways
Keep that
you
watch,
can increase
too.
your survivability.
The back of the hand thing is what I find the most unbelievable. This is the only one that I
The
just...
one to the forehead?
There's one when he just slaps him like this and he falls over. I think somewhere in the middle.
Another option we have is take our knuckle right here under the lip.
No,
press
not that
down.
one.
What is that?
Going
Knuckle
forward,
under
we take
the-
our hands like this.
Go back one more.
One more.
We have to take our knuckle right our hand under
Before
the
this.
nose.
No, back.
Before this.
Take our hand, another
Yeah,
option
this
we have
one.
to take our hand here, go right from the bridge of the nose.
And I don't even know what happened. So he pushed down on the nose and he just collapsed.
Oh my
God.
god. There's another video of this guy too. Apparently,
Oh.
like his videos are insane. I linked another one as well of this
You have
guy.
another one. Okay, well let me get the
Yeah.
other one then.
I don't know what his
notifications. Click on
backstory
notifications,
is.
Dylan. Click on notifications.
Click on notifications. Okay.
And then on mentions. I want to see that
I don't
shit.
want mentions.
Hey, that's me.
Do we have anything mean?
Yeah, let's go look at your notifications, Dylan. I like
Uh-oh.
this segment. I like
Wait,
this
why
segment.
are we in my notifications?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
You
it's a
did it.
good
I just said it.
segment.
So why'd you ask me to be in the notification?
Well, why did you do it?
Because you asked
It's a
me.
good
I thought you
segment.
tweeted something out.
No, I just wanted to see.
We just wanted to see if
there's
anyone's being an asshole to you.
Yeah. Is there anyone? It's kind of. Okay. You fell off. You feel off?
Oh fuck!
Got him.
Delete it.
Wait. When you misspell, you delete tweets.
Yes, 100% every time.
Sometimes,
Yes.
sometimes.
It's embarrassing.
Actually, I
You gotta leave
bro,
it there. You gotta leave it there.
Embarrassing.
Bro, my best
No.
tweets with
Let it
like
burn.
thousands of likes have typos in them. Like,
Let's look at the second one this guy made. Okay.
and then I sent you a third one too. We're going down the rabbit hole. I don't give a
Okay,
fuck. I
let's
love
do
this
it.
guy.
Okay. So this guy's symbol is over here. Is that
Man.
his? Is that a? He
Oh.
has like a Ghostbusters mobile. That's a Ghostbusters mobile. It's like a truck.
He travels through America teaching people the elbow control.
He teaches
The
them
elbow.
an elbow
Join
The
the elbow
importance.
movement.
You know, her first mistake.
Oh,
doesn't.
he's small now.
For her first mistake is she's not holding her kid by the elbow. Okay.
True.
Who's the villain?
This guy's the villain.
I think I've seen this one.
Back up.
Oh. Got
All
him.
right, so the way that worked,
I've seen that one. That's great.
No, it has to be a meme. It has to be a meme.
It's
I
not.
refuse
It's
to
not. I'm
believe
pretty
it's
sure
not.
Hey,
It's not.
Heem.
I'd be surprised if it's a.
Heem. Back up.
What?
Thank you.
All right.
Absurd.
I like how he puts his hands up too.
He puts his hands up. In this scenario, to be clear, they like if and I don't mean to be dark, but both of them would be beaten to death if we're talking about the
True.
scenario in like real life, right? Like she tries to do that, he's just gonna be confused and then get violent.
I mean, I don't even think so. In a situation like this, he's just gonna grab the child and walk away and just push you away. Like what? Sorry, no hate, but a woman like this, what is she gonna do?
It is like when you just think of
He
the
has to
power
he has to
differential.
shove her.
Yeah, he doesn't have.
He just shoves her and she's on the ground. And
Yeah, the best thing she could have in a situation like this is like pepper spray or something like else that could actually like be used to defend herself. Not
A
the
gun,
magic-
maybe.
A gun. A gun would be also useful, I think, or literally anything besides the finger grab here.
Maybe
What
we
exactly
just-
happened here? Okay, so
Wrist
I mean, the thing
control.
is-
oh,
People
wrist
do-
control. Okay, I understand now.
Huh.
Risk
There's an
control.
unironic thing that you do want to teach people in self-defense, like to tell people when they're coming too close, like to stop it, like say that very clearly and like show like a sign of hand. But I think in this case,
bro,
it's
you
already
sound.
gotten
It sounds
physical.
to me like the more you're telling us about your self-defense experience, the more I'm
not saying
I'm
this is- I'm not
guaranteed that
saying-
you've been scammed, bro. You've been scammed. All of your
Dude,
what is
listen
this?
to it.
If you best way to do self-defense is to tell someone stop. Like, come
Yo,
on,
actually,
bro.
legit,
Yo,
if you're in a bad situation, I recommend that you do that before it gets physical. Now, when
maybe
it
in
gets physical, I don't
fucking
recommend that you
Germany,
keep
people
saying
are
stop.
nice, where they'll
Yes.
listen to you, but
Oh,
not
yeah,
in
you're
North
from Canada.
America,
I thought-
bro.
I want the
Canada
German
people are nice.
kidnappers that are just like, if you tell them to, they're like Swiper, where you just say swiper,
German
no
kid-
swiping,
yeah.
and they have to stop.
Holy shit! All right, let me see what the
No,
man.
but you should tell people to
Yeah,
stop.
wait,
very
we're
clearly to their face.
lambasting this. We haven't even
Unironically,
heard
though.
about this man's commentary. He might
I know.
mind us.
All right, so the way that worked, when the man grabbed the child's arm, the mother pushed here on the thumb, causing the thumb to let go.
Damn, pressure
This
points.
would help if someone tries to grab your child against your will. You're able to break the hold so you can get your child free from an aggressor that tries
Detroit.
to abduct your child.
Amazing.
Detroit. What was it called? Detroit Urban.
Detroit something.
Bro, this shit would never work in Detroit of all places.
Oh no, of course not.
Can you go back, Dylan, a little bit? Detroit what? Urban.
Did he say it at the
was on
end?
his vest. It's
Oh,
right.
Detroit Urban
Survival.
Survival Trainer.
Oh my god, bro.
He's teaching the wilds of Detroit to the people and how to survive.
Amazing. Sheesh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, no.
What a
All
guy.
right, there's
He's
one
probably
more.
making good money though.
He's made one more.
Wait, also peep that little fucking iPad thing he has on his wrist too. What is
Yeah,
that?
that's
I
I
think
think
it's
it's the
his
size of.
It's his phone. It's his phone.
It is his
Look
phone.
at the size of that thing.
It is his
Like a
phone. Yeah, 100%.
Big dick Apple Watch.
Wow.
And he has the headset and everything. I don't know. It's a
Who does he
weird
talk
look,
to
bro.
on that headset?
I don't know.
His whole outfit is pretty good. He's got the
CIA
gloves.
maybe? NASA? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one more.
I pull up the
Oh, this
last one.
this one has a gun. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Detroit, you know?
Oh, snap.
Oh, damn.
Yo, we walked in. Our
Maybe
man
this
is in a
maybe-
hostage
maybe
situation.
This is his goodbye message.
This is his final video.
This is what happens when you don't control elbow.
He was like, so the elbow control didn't work. And now I'm here.
Oh, fuck. All right, show me. I have to see this. What
Okay,
happens
okay.
after elbow control?
Detroit Urban Survival Training. I'm going to share with you right now what to do if a striker-fired weapon is pinning against your chest, against the wall, and a criminal is holding you at bay. And the reason why they're doing this is because this is how they search
You pray. Okay.
Okay.
you for weapons, how they're going to take things from you, also how they're going to harm you physically, keep you from running or pulling out a weapon
God.
is by getting close and pinning you to a wall or to a car. In this case, it's striker-fired, so there's no hammer in the back. So the first thing we're going to do, since we can't move out of the way, we can't move offline.
What does that
and
mean,
if I
Dylan?
were to try to
Wait,
move
wait.
this,
What does that mean,
as soon
that
as he
thing?
saw my hand move, he's going to fire. So we have to make this weapon not fire. And to give an example, the human reaction time,
No
when he
way.
sees me move, he's going to fire. So the reason why it didn't move, the slide didn't slide, is because I inhibited
Dude.
it by pushing it to the rear.
Yeah,
That
That
okay.
is
Kidding
the
me.
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That's almost isn't that TOS kind of?
It is. I don't think it's TOS. I just
That's a
think
danger.
it's-
You're telling people that that's gonna.
I mean,
work,
unironic. This is probably the closest I've ever gotten to it. But you're just gonna get people killed. And the thing is
Yeah,
about
exactly.
something like this is you'll never be able to like get like a bad review for this, because if you get a bad experience with this defense tactic, you're dead, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually like the perfect scheme, because
is
who's gonna
horrible,
come
dude.
out and complain about this if you're dead, right?
This is horrible. This is like a lot of times self-defense stuff is funny memes, but man.
So
sometimes
he's
they
saying
teach-
that he's saying to grab the thing,
Grab the gun,
part of the
yes.
gun, so that it can't go back forward. And,
He is
and
telling you
release
while
the-
you are on the back of the wall with your hands
Dude, now
raised, you
I'm
have a
thinking this
gun
can't
to
be-
your heart.
Wait,
by
so
the way.
instead of complying with the people who have your life, like just
Yes,
saying, okay, whatever you
just
fucking
grab the
say,
gun.
like,
grab the gun.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
that is his
Interesting.
advice.
I almost can't believe this one. Now I'm thinking this might be a meme.
okay, I found his YouTube channel. Here we go. Ranton, how many YouTube subs do you have?
If you're gonna check for me, I don't remember.
All right, let's check. Let's check and see if he has more or less. Hang on. Let's see. Ranton. He's a very famous YouTuber, by the way, if
Don't-
anyone's watching.
But don't.
1.19 million you have. Okay, congratulations. How long have
Thanks.
you been making YouTube videos for, by the way?
I don't know. I started sometime in 2016.
Jeez, bro. Good for you. Okay, so he's got 1.19 million for Ranton. How many do you think this guy has? Or less
mil.
than you?
More.
2?
He has to have
Dylan?
less. I refuse
Less?
to believe in humanity to that low of an extent.
All right, I'm gonna send you his channel. You can pull it up. We can see for ourselves.
No way. No. Just barely.
Is that more or less than me?
Oh, just a little bit less than you.
Damn.
My God. Oh my God.
Some of the stuff is horrible, dude. At least the dislike bar is gone.
Yeah.
I don't know if the dodging out of the line of fire for weapons is something that actually works.
Listen, I feel like if you're ever in this situation, you have to fucking comply with the person who's holding the, like, what do you want me to do? I'll do it, bro.
Dude, if it's this easy, like, I'm just gonna start my own channel, and I'm gonna be like, look, all you gotta do is juke them out, right? That when they start shooting at you, all you need to do is just run side to side. You'll dodge the bullets.
Wesker mode, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Jesus Christ.
Jump and lay down, jump and lay down.
Yeah, jump and lay down. Just go like this. They can't. If they can't.
Wait,
see
can
it.
I think I got a good self-defense video too.
You do? Wonderful.
I
Let's
gotta
see it.
show you this. It's not really self-defense. It's a guy who's in the middle of the Russian woods, practicing his own
Dylan, go
martial
back.
art.
Dylan, can you go back? Pull his most popular video. This channel. I want to see.
Okay,
Go sort by.
Sort by most popular. Okay. It was that.
Oh, that was it.
That.
okay.
And then it's keychain self-defense. I've watched
Bro,
this.
Bro,
I've watched this
110
before.
mil. Bro, 110 mil.
He told
16,
110 million.
116.
110 million people
That's
he told to
amazing.
grab the gun if they have you to the back. Brilliant.
Oh my
And how many
God.
likes does it have? Let me see. 5.3
Well, we won't get to
million.
see the dislikes anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it didn't work, you probably couldn't dislike anyway. So let's go to keychain self-defense, child protect. What is this? Mobile countermeasures, pistol biomechanics. My God.
Where can I post the thing that I just found?
Just post it in the
Post it in
chat,
group
in the
chat.
Discord
Okay.
chat.
I put the timestamp in.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. We're going to share with you how you can use this keychain that we sell to defend your life.
Oh, very convenient that
It
he
looks like a
sells
butt plug
it. Crazy.
for beginners.
Very simple way. So, in the event they grab you, you can take the point of it right here to the bones of the hand. Very painful. You can take the point of it.
Or you could just stab them in the head or something. Like,
I
that's
know, why
like,
would
the
you
thing
do
is,
that?
in the panic of it, like the most
Also,
likely
why does
thing
he
you're
not-
gonna do is just stab
Why does
them.
not stab the elbows? I thought that's his go-to.
True elbow control. Wait,
Go
here it
here
is.
to the arm.
There it is. There it is. Never doubt elbow control. You doubted it, but there it is.
It's an underrated
Very
control.
You can also use the blunt side here on the hand as well. Very painful.
Holy shit. the
Why
hell
would
out
you
of this
use
guy.
the
Right
blunt
here?
side?
Boy.
Very painful. If the person's walking in your space, you can actually take the front of it, go right here to the chest, back them off. Use
Dude, that's not like just shoving would be as effective.
Bro, the
as
guy
what you
is
just
literally
did.
going like this. You take this pen, you put it up to their chest, and then he's told the guy, like, react. The guy's like, oh, like, recoiling
self-
back so hard.
In these self-defense videos, they always make it look like the person that's attacking you is like static and just waits for your reaction and just doesn't do anything. If they're gonna grab you, like that's all they're gonna do. They're just gonna grab you. If they're punching you, they're
point
only
or
throwing that one punch.
The blunt side. Take your hand here and press it right on the nose. If they grab you, bear hug, you can actually take it. You don't have to use the point. You can actually use the side of it. Go right here at the top. It'll back them off of you.
Why wouldn't you use the
Give me your-
points at that
Wait,
point?
1 second. Have you ever seen self-defense against wheelchair?
No.
Oh, God.
Wait, did we see Ranton?
Okay,
Pull
I'll
that
watch
after.
it quick, but 1 second.
Oh, this one's good.
I've
Everyone
never
knows that
seen.
guy.
Why don't I know these memes?
Master
guy's
Ken
a
here
big
with
name.
another secret street fighting tip.
go,
Recently, some students messaged me and asked me if I had any wheelchair defense techniques. Wasn't sure why they would ask something like that, but then I started to analyze this situation and realized someone in a wheelchair can absolutely be a criminal. There's no rule that says someone in a wheelchair can't be a terrorist. He could have a gun or a knife or a bomb on him. He
Based,
could be breaking into my
inclusive.
house to assault me or my family, or maybe he's just looking for a can of WD-40. But the point is, he's broken the law, he's posed a threat to me, so I need to analyze him, figure out how do I defend myself against a destructive disabled. Okay. First thing that he has an advantage of is he is at striking distance with my groin. All the strikes he throws straight gonna go right to my groin. Gotta watch out for that. Secondly, he can use his body as a weapon. He can throw his limbs at me, and even if I catch one, if I
He's
strike
lifting
it,
his
he's
leg.
not gonna feel it. Okay, so no advantage there. He is also gonna have a very strong upper body. You know how as people lose their sight, but then their other senses increase. They can hear trains or smell mint from long distances, right? A paraplegic tends to be very strong in the upper body because they use it all the time. So if I try to reach and grab the chair, he's going to grab me. I may not be able to get away. And then the biggest disadvantage I have is that he literally has wheels attached to his body. He is what is known as a centaur, which is Latin for half man, half machine. If I'm fighting him downhill on a decline and he starts wheeling after me, I'm not going to be able to outrun him. He's going to run me right over, so I got to watch out for that too. So what do I do to defend myself in this situation, being attacked by someone in a wheelchair? First thing I'm going to do, I got to keep his hands busy, so I'm going to fake high, which would technically be low in any other fight, right? If we were stand-up fighting, fake high would be up here.
Interesting.
But if you're fighting someone that is sitting,
Bro,
voluntarily or otherwise,
is this a meme or it has
fake
to
high
be a
is
meme,
gonna
right?
be
Yeah,
Obviously?
he's a comedian. He's a
Fake
comedian.
love.
God,
Okay.
why'd you tell him? Come on.
Bro, well,
He still believes you're the Shaolin monk movie star. Come on, just keep
Yo,
the meme.
Yo, I swear to God, because of the last one, now I'm just all fucked. I have no idea who's. The last one is the same shit. Like, what do you mean? That one's also real, but this one is obviously fake.
And then we'll watch the other one. But this, I love
All
this
right,
video
go.
so much.
I'm ESL, bro.
So chair high.
Destructive. What was it?
So fake up.
Destructive disabled.
Then I'm going to reach down, put the brakes on this criminal, literally decrease his mobility so that I can spin out of striking distance and stun him with a dragon punch to the back of the head. Okay? Now I'm going to use a move designed by the famous dancer Frank Shapiro. It is called a pirouette. I can spin without losing my balance.
I beat up this disabled guy.
Perfect position to get rid of this wheelchair wacko, take him right out of circulation with a step-through sidekick like so.
Is that what you did in school, Dylan?
Shut up.
Then for your trouble, you might as well get yourself a chair. Just
How to
self-defense takes a
beat
lot
the
out
shit
of
out of someone in a wheelchair.
Okay,
Amazing.
Let
Now
me
you got a
do the
wheelchair.
video you sent, Ranton.
This is just a Russian self-defense master. Maybe this is only funny. Okay.
This outfit.
Oh fuck.
My favorite part of this video is the dog. I already love him. Just the
There's one
dog.
part when he wait, keep playing it. I think he starts interacting with the dog too, but maybe he's just.
The robe, bro. The robe.
Look at those moves. Look at those type moves. And those low kicks.
Like a weird dance almost.
Yeah. Oh, I love this guy. These people really believe their own shit. Gotta respect
No
that.
shot. No shot.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
You think he's
This guy
ever
believes.
actually won a fight?
Or been in one?
The thing is, sometimes with these people, I wonder if maybe the amazing amount of confidence they gain through practicing their own shit, they might even, because I mean,
Half of fighting is self-belief.
if he's fit and he can
unironically.
throw a punch, then he might have had some successful self-defense situations, but it's not actually his technique there that helped him.
Or
But
better
that's,
yet, you know, like he gets in a confrontation with someone and then he starts doing this shit. The guy's like, "Yo, this guy's
Yeah.
fucked. I'm out."
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Dog, look at the dog. What the dog doing? Oh shit.
What?
He hypothetically broke the dog's neck.
Why did he go for the dog? What the
Say
dog
that-
doing?
Say that
What the
again.
dog do?
He played the dog's neck. That was actually good technique, actually.
Ah, shit.
He could have broken his neck. Damn.
Damn.
He's too powerful.
Even the dog fears him.
control. True.
The dog saw in this interaction how this man could kill him in any instant.
Oh damn, the dog is gone.
Wait, can we try something? I might
wait,
get.
Look at that turnaround. Look at that turnaround.
Wait.
Wait. Look at how he turned around. Look.
Jeez.
It's amazing how this guy
Funny,
has
bro.
such a supreme
Wait.
confidence in his skills.
Man, I'm still fucking confused, bro. So like, this is not a meme, but the other
No.
one was a meme.
Yeah.
Why do you?
The
How
guy
do you
with-
draw the? How the fuck? I know you're
Okay.
friendly with the zoomers, Ranton. How do you distinguish between them?
Friendly with the zoomers.
I've
The
seen your
guy- the
editing
guy-
style.
The destructive disabled video we just saw before. That guy's a well
He's
known.
a comedian. Oh,
Yeah, he's a
okay.
comedian.
But if you didn't know he was a comedian, and then you wouldn't be able to really.
I
It's the
feel
same
like
shit as all the other
way
ones.
he narrated
destructive
was clear.
disabled would have given it away.
Yeah, and the sound effects and everything.
Yeah, sound. But you guys, what is the jury still out on the first guy?
No,
We
the
don't know
first
if
guy
he's
is
a meme?
100% real. I mean, like he's
I would
has
say
over
it's
a
real.
million subs. Like he's taking himself very seriously. He has like a Paw Patrol vehicle, right? He's like all in. He's all in on
Yeah.
this.
All right,
100%.
He might have started as a meme and then it just became real.
there you go. All right, there you go. Another segment complete.
Wonderful.
Fucking jokes.
Okay.
Wait, did we see the last one? Yeah, we saw that one.
Yeah, we saw all
Okay,
of
good.
them. Yeah.
Dope.
Okay. So did
Amazing.
this is a TikTok you've sent?
20.
You sent a
Oh.
TikTok for us to analyze?
Yeah, this is funny.
Okay.
Well,
Is it-
actually, it's just like interesting.
At
Let me know
20K,
what
what
you-
would you do with it if you were me?
Okay. So that's the question. I have 20K. What would you do with it if you were me?
I have $20,000. What would you do with it if you were me? Okay, I'll tell you what I'd do. So first, I'd go to Upwork and I'd find a graphic designer for NFTs. Then I'd have the graphic designer make an NFT collection that looks something like that. I'd hire a developer to make a smart contract on the Ethereum network. And that smart contract will do all of the work and create thousands of NFTs. I'd set up social media accounts to start pushing the NFTs and some type of basic website that looks something like this with a really cool countdown timer. Now the goal is to market the crap out of these NFTs on social media so that when you finally do your public sale, you sell out. Now these NFTs, they sold for $350 a pop times 8,888 of them, and they made $3 million. So yeah, that's probably what I'd do.
Dude, the snake ring is killing me.
I mean, he just says that was what happened, but
Yeah.
How about you?
man, I don't.
What do you guys
even-
think
I
of?
don't-
What do you think of
I know
NFTs?
nothing. I know nothing. I don't understand any of this crypto anything shit.
Are we
I-
missing out on the? Are we missing out? Is this like buying Bitcoin in 2009 and shit? We're missing out.
I doubt it. I think
I
this is
don't
like
understand
Beanie Babies. Actually, it's like maybe it was a good investment like for like 5 seconds in the 90s, but like I don't know, long term it doesn't feel
Beanie
like it's
Babies
gonna
were a
hold
good
up.
investment.
Like yeah, no, they were like a highly collectible, and so you can make money off of them. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and so like a lot of people thought like, oh, I'll put my money in Beanie Babies, and then
It's
Didn't
it's
really
very
end up
strange. I don't. First of all, that monkey thing. Why is that the thing? Like, how did that?
because
become-
one
just
is
whatever,
very
just
popular.
whatever.
Yeah, there's just one FT that was really popular at monkeys, so now it's just monkeys, right?
weird, bro. But yeah, I don't know. Fucking.
I mean, to me, it just looks like expensive internet artwork, which I don't understand the purpose of it if you can't
Did
actually
you know
have
you
it.
don't even get the copyright to the artwork itself? Like, I would understand if someone was like, listen, like I don't fucking know,
don't?
like, let's say like no, you don't. Let's say like Ranton had his newest YouTube video and he wanted to say, okay, like,
Well, now I know
would
we're not
under-
working within reality, but continue.
Let's say in 5 years, Ranton puts out another video,
man.
and
Ouch.
he fucking you still get the copyright. It's not like someone can use that video now or whatever. It's just like only the NFT to say that it's that. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is if it's not the copyright. It would make sense if it was like, hey, this meme, you own it now. Like, if anybody wants to use it, they have to ask you permission for it, whatever. Then I could maybe understand it, but it's not even that. So I don't know what the
I don't
hell
understand.
the point is.
I don't understand enough about it, man. Not even in the slightest.
I don't
Yeah.
try to understand it. I don't understand
Yeah.
Bitcoin. I don't try to understand
Same.
it. If I'm missing on something, then whatever. I missed on something. But then if it's a scam and I didn't participate in, then I didn't get scammed. So either way, like I'm good. I didn't get hurt. I didn't get anything out of it, but I'm fine. You know? So I don't need to know anything
Alright.
about it.
There you go. There you go.
What do
That's
you
it,
think
we
about
note
these
that.
things? These get rich quick, like oh, here's a new thing coming. If you put some money in it, don't worry about it. You'll make some money.
I'm no good at it, bro. Some people have a knack for it, I think, and like they know, right? Like, it's mind blowing to me that there's like 20-year-old millionaires that have like come up with a weird idea. It's like, I don't know, how do you have the confidence to push something like, yo, you want to hear a fucking crazy story? Oh my god, I played soccer with a dude when I was younger who is now in jail for 10 years. The FBI busted him because he was selling pre-IPO stocks to people, and he would like rent Ferraris and like mansions and stuff and be like, look how rich I am, come buy this stock, $1 a stock or whatever now, and in 6 months time when it comes out and it gets released, you're gonna recoup like 10x your money or whatever. Dude defrauded people out of $12 million. And I fucking played soccer with this guy. Now he's in jail for like 10 years or some shit. It's mind blowing, bro. How
that could have been you, Heem. You could have been the defrauder.
Fuck. I know. I'm too honest, bro. I'm too honest.
What a bummer. I wish I could defraud people. That would have been fun.
I know. I don't have that in me, bro. I can't even ask my viewers for subs, bro. I don't even have that kind of.
Not if you're going away for a month.
True. Dude, everybody wants to take a break right now. Everybody wants to take a break.
Wait, really? Why are you saying that?
It's just a lot. I've just been working a lot, so I feel like I'm gonna take a break too.
Really? From streaming?
Maybe. I mean, I've talked about it.
Have you ever thought about us, the viewers?
I have. Fuck them.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly.
What do you think about your viewers on YouTube, Ranton, who were waiting patiently?
I never quit.
Oh, so okay, so you don't have Dylan. Don't say you're going on break. Just don't go live for an
extended. True. That's what I'll do.
So you can prepare the next stream.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call it "Take It a Ranton." Okay, when you just don't go, when you just don't go live or don't do anything for like a month or two, right?
Oh shit.
Based.
Awesome.
Oh man.
Awesome.
By the way,
how long have you been streaming, Ranton? Have you been on Twitch a long time?
I think 7 months, but I never really promoted it much.
True.
Yeah.
Only the DGens come over.
Yeah. I want to ask you, is it okay if we talk about, or do we have to follow everything?
No, we can talk about whatever you want.
Anything you want.
I was, Dylan, are you aware that I was talking to Vosh once live on his stream once before, and kind of wanted to ask you the same thing that I asked him. If it's okay, it's a bit about politics.
Sure, that's okay.
It's like I asked him. It was kind of concerning political efficacy and like how to be politically effective. And if it's really important for you to not just talk about politics online, but create real change in the real world, like you're doing.
Dylan's fucking licking his lips, ready to answer this question. I already. This motherfucker has an hour-long video about this.
I suggested to Vosh that maybe at the end of every stream, suggest to people to join a political party. Because what a lot of people are not aware of is that joining a political party is incredibly easy. Not just, I don't know how it is in the US. In Germany, it's a couple of clicks. It's so incredibly easy. You get onto mailing lists, you get invited to events, you can even get like vote on certain candidates and stuff. And I feel like it would just be good if every political streamer who wants to see real change and not just talk shit online, maybe in the end you tell your followers, yo, don't forget to sub and join a political party. Thank you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you joined the AFD, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, okay. Just checking in.
Why they call me out here?
Just checking in.
Is that why you didn't want to?
No. That's the joke.
Is that why you didn't want to get into politics?
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to get into politics. Yeah. He was gonna tell me about birth rates.
No. That's not.
That's not even a meme, yeah.
No. But my thing is so I made an hour-long video called "The Problem with Political Twitch."
All right, while you talk about this, I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back.
I'll piss all over your career. Anyway,
what the fuck? Jesus Christ!
Wow, dude, Dylan, elbow control before you say something like that.
I went straight for the elbow.
Christ! All right, I'll be right back. R.I.P. to my career, I guess.
Skip the elbows there.
Hey, so the first thing anybody should do to get involved, I think, is first download the QR code in my bottom left-hand corner and download and play Conflict of Nations. Now, once you've done that, okay, you can recognize that I
talk about Conflict of Nations.
Look, okay, I hate to give a fuck about rant, okay. Anyway, the thing is, when it comes, I made a video that's like 45 minutes to an hour long where I talk about the problem with political Twitch, and I put like Hassan, I put all these like big streamers on it. It was 100% clickbait, and then after, like, I talk about political Twitch for like 20, or maybe like 5 minutes, and then I talk about how to get involved in politics for the rest of the video, right? And the stuff I talk about is a lot of people think, well, you just go out and vote, and I think that's like some really like base level stuff.
That's part of it,
right? I talk about the amount you can actually get involved locally. There's not only voting in local elections, there's not only national elections, there's local elections and city councils. A lot of times there's local board positions that you can fill that literally all you need to do is apply for, because there's like literally nobody applying for them. I'm on my environmental board for my city. So that means when there's an environmental issue, it goes before us way before it goes before the city, right? And our recommendations impacts what the city does. I'm also the liaison to the Tree and Landscape Board. And so when there's tree and landscape issues, definitely when we're losing green space in our city, like, we're the board that recommends stuff to the city as well, right? I'm also the one on the board of the local citizens community association for the northern part of my city, right? Which this is a citizens group that has politicians come before it. It has community votes on like what we're going to endorse and not going to endorse, how we're going to get politically active. You can get part of local, for when you talk about political parties, local Democratic or Republican clubs, depending on whatever side of the political aisle you're on. If you get part of those clubs, not only will they give you a rundown of local issues, but they'll also like give you basically all the resources you need to get involved. I would say the base level thing everybody should do first, though, is figure out who their representatives are and try to get in contact with them about like what local organizations or activities are going on. Because right now there's a lot of vaccine pop-up sites in my community that I know people can get involved in, and I know a lot of city representatives and county councilmen like to get people connected with those specifically. So if you can like figure out who your city councilmen are, your county councilmen are, state delegates, state representatives, state senators, governors, like this is the type of stuff I think people need to like learn, because once you've learned those things, unironically emailing them, they'll almost 90% of the time respond to you because they want votes, so they will respond to you.
Do you think political Twitch, they do a good enough job of pushing for that? Because there are streamers that are a lot bigger than you, right? That are very, very big political streamers. Do you think?
Not me. Not
do I think they do a good job?
Do you think
No,
they do a good enough job of pushing people towards real world action?
No, because I don't think the goal of most of political Twitch is to push people towards real world action. I think a lot of people on political Twitch, like, I mean, and I think even like, I think to some extent, like all of us, we want views, we want money, we want that stuff, right? But I think a lot of people just want people to agree with them. They don't necessarily need them to take the next step. They want people to just believe the way they do, and maybe like engage in voting. But the idea of actually pushing them to do more than that is kind of difficult when you don't engage in it yourself. Like, I doubt you'll find anyone on political Twitch that's like, oh, I hate it when people get involved. Like, of course not, right?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
The anti-electoralism ones.
A puppet
so
of the system and shit like that exists.
Okay, let me be clear. If you have more than 2 brain cells, usually, and you're on political Twitch, then you're not going to say that. But if you're not directly involved in this stuff, it's very difficult for you to offer advice or tell other people where to go, right? A lot of people don't know about local Democratic clubs. A lot of people don't even know that there's boards on their city that they could literally apply to and most likely get on one of these boards, right? Most people probably can't even name their city or county councilman, but they most certainly can name the president and who Joe Manchin is, right? Like, they'll name those people, but they don't know the people who affect their day-to-day life. The Biden's like recent like bills got $22 million in funding to my city, right? And our city has an annual budget of $20 million. That means that's $20 million on top of $22 extra million of funding that we need to spend by 2025. And this is stuff that's going to affect our drainage system. It's going to affect tutoring programs. It's going to affect infrastructure all across our city, right? And so I think about how much of a direct impact that's going to have in comparison to like what national level politics is going to have on my day-to-day life. That 22 million is going to mean a lot more, but it's just less glamorous. And if you're not involved in local politics, most likely, I don't even think most people in my city even knows about the $22 million, even though that's a massive sum of money to just be like pumped into our city for us to use it.
There was
I think I told Dylan this. We had this conversation behind the scenes as well, and I told him I think the one thing that like people should do more of is like, even if you don't get that specific, just like encourage people to do something in their city. Whether even if you go and like just volunteer. I told Dylan I used to volunteer as a soccer coach for like kids who were like underprivileged or whatever like that in like a shitty neighborhood. They desperately needed a coach. So I went and coached them. And even just that kind of like gets you to, you know, sympathize and like relate to your fellow citizens of your city. And like, or let's say you go volunteer at a soup kitchen, or my fiance used to volunteer at the children's hospital. Like, I think any first step will then like open the door towards like all of the other things that are, you know, things that you could have effects on. Once you get your foot in the door, you realize like, oh, this actually feels nice when you do this kind of stuff. And you know,
like, one reason why I bring this up is there was this whole Hassan drama, right, Dylan, with the
house.
Yeah, with the house, and then I saw some people defend Hassan, saying sort of, it doesn't really matter if whether it's hypocritical or not is besides the point. That's not what I'm talking about. But just saying, whether or not Hassan lives his principles is irrelevant as long as he's pushing people towards becoming socialist or left-leaning, right? That's I think Vosh was one of the people who made this argument. Like, it doesn't really matter if he lives or doesn't live his principles as long as the effect or the outcome that he has is one that he agrees with. And that kind of makes me wonder. That sounds almost like a pyramid scheme. Like it doesn't matter if you're a socialist if you just hire 10 more socialists. Like, there's no product, just hire 10 more, and then they have to hire 10 more, but there's no actual product there. Isn't it important that you do to some extent?
I believe people should live their principles. I don't know if necessarily Hassan was violating his lived principles by getting
I don't know about that either.
Expensive house, because like there's nothing against his principles that I know of that's like, hey, I believe people should be taxed higher, therefore I can't get buy expensive. I don't really see it.
From what I've seen, it also didn't seem hypocritical to me.
But I do believe people should live their principles and shouldn't be hypocritical. Number one, like, I believe if you're... Here's the most base thing. Let's say you don't care at all about principle, and you just care 100% about, I just want people to agree with us as we bring about the socialist, whatever, revolution, whatever the hell, right? When you're a hypocrite, people are going to use that to lambast the fuck out of you and make you look silly, because you're telling everybody else to live by standards that you yourself don't live by. So that's like the base problem with it is if you're a commentator for the left,
I 100% agree
and you're
with
saying
this.
The left should do this, and then you go do the exact opposite, then the right can just point at you and be like, look at this motherfucker, this lefty preaching from their high castle, why they do what they tell you, that thou shalt protest too much as thou commit said sins, right? And so it just makes you look like a prick, and then people that don't want to listen to you, right? That's the first problem. Like,
it can't be the only it can't be the only point of advocacy to get more people on your side. It also has to be to actually further the actual cause. Do you know what I mean? It can't just be if let's assume if you're a socialist and then you say, I want to create 10 more people who think the same way as me, and then those create 10 more people that think the same way as them, like more and more socialists appear, but no one actually does anything, right? That would be
different, anything different.
No one does anything different because as long as you recruit more people.
I kind of just to play the devil's advocate, I think that like look at who's watching Twitch. I would say mostly probably younger people, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I would say that younger people are probably not very political in general. So I would say that like by activating young people to at least start caring about politics on some level, that you're having an effect. Like, I would say the average Hassan viewer probably votes more than the average just regular Twitch viewer. And I would say that would be like the effect that
Don't you think that he kind of actively invites inaction sometimes by shitting on both parties so hard?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't watch his content enough, but I would think
every time I've seen Hassan clips, he seems very angry at both parties and kind of saying that they're basically almost the same.
So my thing is with that specifically is, even if you believe that, number one, they're not the same. If you believe they're the same, then you're just missing policy differences as a very long list. Even though there's certain things that they agree on, or that the Democrats are much more moderate than I would prefer them to be. The problem is the Democratic Party, if you're a left winger, is the only means, not the best option, not one of multiple options, but the only option politically when you talk about the ballot box, not direct action, but the ballot box to actually get changed in this country. There'll be people who will sell you this fucking scam. The scam of a third party in the United States. And maybe as not an American, like, this is something that's like wild to hear. Like, well, there should be whether you think there should or shouldn't be, third parties are a scam. The Green Party's never going to get off the ground. Libertarian Party's not going to get off the ground.
What is the one that Jimmy Dore's friend?
The People's Party is never going to get off the ground. None of these parties are ever going to get off the ground, because the system is built particularly with the idea of keeping those off of not only the debate stage, but also from like public office, period. Like, the best you could ever hope to with a third party is a local office. My idea, and this is the idea that I think is espoused by the people who've had the most success, is that you should build caucuses within the Democratic Party that espouse certain values that you align with, and you should be pushing people to be elected to Democratic Party in Democratic primaries, and by getting involved in Democratic primaries that agree with you more, so you can shift the party towards your direction. And your caucus that you build can be where you're like a super purity testing person, where you work with people that are very close to your worldview, right? And that's why there's a progressive caucus, for example, in the House, which stood against the leadership on multiple occasions.
Sometimes I just wish big people with a big political platform would just try to activate their communities a lot more and not just tell them, yo, the system's broken, don't vote, it's bad, everything's bad, and just tell them, yo, get involved.
Can I ask you a question?
Such a big difference could be made, I think, or a bigger difference.
Can I ask you a question? You seem like you're very passionate about politics. Obviously, you watch the Hippy Dippy every Friday. Why don't you talk about
only
politics
when I like the
more?
people who are participating? Sorry?
Why don't you talk about politics more?
Bro.
Just for branding?
No, no branding. I don't give a fuck about branding anymore. It's like, I think one reason is, if I think back like a year ago of my political opinions, if they were online, I would feel pretty stupid because I want to remain open-minded and change my mind if I hear a convincing argument, and I would just feel stupid if there are arguments online that I made that I like really, really disagree with now, because everything is kind of timeless online. And I think if you become,
do you think that's bad though, to change, to grow out of a position?
No, I think that's what I'm saying. I think it's great to grow out of a position.
No, I'm saying like to have like document, like there's this guy Hunter Avalon. I don't know if you know him. Yeah, so he used to be like a right wing, like conservative, and now as he's gotten older,
he was in the Shaolin movie with him though.
Oh, he was an actor as well.
One of my co-stars, yeah, beat the shit.
Oh, did he?
Dude, you should see how I control his elbows, dude. You've never seen anything like that. Yeah, he did the dub for me. Yeah, he spoke Chinese.
Chinese Hunter Avalon. Holy shit.
No, but like I feel
like so he's grown up and changed his positions, and he's like open about the fact that I think it's good to.
Being a political commentator sort of incentivizes you to not change your mind to some extent. It is very difficult, I believe, and it incentivizes you to remain like.
So that's why you kind of avoid it.
I like to be online, listen to what people say, and make up my mind, change my mind if I hear another convincing argument. Yeah.
Interesting. I like that answer. I thought it was because you were a sellout and you.
No. I'm really passionate about politics. In my stream, I say I'm super passionate about politics. I changed my mind. I changed my mind a lot. I watched a lot of. No, never mind.
Tell us who you watch. Who do you watch?
No. I evolved.
Tell me in the DM. Tell me in the DM. I got it.
Sargon of Akkad. I get it. Yeah.
No. Never.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Dude.
OAN.
What's that? Oh no, I heard about that. That's like that's like Fox News on steroids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would feel so embarrassed if there was like a clip of me online being like super passionate about a political point, and then a year later I look at it, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, because the thing is, people.
That's so embarrassing.
If you changing your mind is being a hypocrite. That's what it is on the internet. If you change your mind on something, or if you're like, I think I was wrong, that's something that people use to beat the fucking shit out of you. It's not something that people will be like, oh, okay, like you're just like a human being who who ebbs and flows and isn't like an ideologue or something.
I bet this has happened to both of you, where people share clips around like, oh, Heem or Dylan, he said X. Can you believe it? And you're like, yeah, this is a clip of 2 years ago. I don't believe this anymore. Has that happened to you guys?
So what I do is like, I try to be very careful when I give my opinions on stuff, to be like, just kind of like understand both sides of the situation a little bit, and then like I try to be like, okay, this is what it seems like. Or it's, if based on the information that I have now, this is the kind of analysis. I always try to like be very careful to caveat my positions, so that to say like, listen, yeah, I'm open to changing my mind if some other information comes along. Like, I don't think that I have all the right answers to things, and I think
is it just
sometimes
I gotta turn into DylanBurnsTV to get all the right answers.
Yes, exactly.
Do you just change your opinion based on new information, or sometimes also where you think, maybe my values have kind of shifted, or?
A little bit of both, probably. I think, I don't know. I think a little bit of both for sure. I like, and hearing better arguments for stuff. So like, if I hear an argument for something that, I'll change my position on it. I used to never put my pronouns in my bio. And then somebody like made a convincing argument and was like, listen, like whatever, we should like, be in solidarity with people who do put their pronouns and like make it a normalized thing. Even if you have a monstrous Hezbollah beard, that you should still like, make it a normalized thing. Then I'm like, okay, fine, that's a good argument. Now I do it.
That's one way to describe your beard. Jesus.
That's the way my mom describes it. So
what word did you use? How did you describe it?
Hezbollah.
Hezbollah. Okay. Right on.
But yeah, I don't know. But listen, your stream is fucking jokes. All you do is play Pictionary and
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I barely play games on my stream. I just go over gaming news. Because it's cool to be wrong on that shit. It's not as embarrassing.
All right, fair. All right. There you go. I don't know.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yo, do you have a podcast too?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Did you used to have a podcast?
Kind of. Just made videos with my brother. Called it a podcast.
You guys are still doing that or no?
No.
Oh, word. I was gonna say I thought. I saw
Ever since he voted AFD, you know, like he
Makes
and all of
sense.
his friends drifted
Stop
apart.
it. What's with you in the AFD? What's with you in the AFD? Huh? You got something to hide?
Alright, don't worry about it, okay?
Is the AFD bad over there? Like, what is the vibe over there?
I think you'd vote AFD, Heem, if you were in Germany.
Yeah.
No,
fuck you.
They would love you on their posters.
I'm asking about Ranton's opinion of what's the
see a lot of
vibe
people
over
who
there.
look like you on AFD posters.
Oh, okay. Does it have a big X through my face?
Dude, the thing that got me about the AFD is I just saw this one poster that just saw like a German white woman pregnant. It was like, we need more of this, and that was just the poster. And that was when I was like, okay, they're just Nazis. Okay, I get it.
Dude, I could tell you some stories. I could tell you.
Yeah, I
want to
hear some shit.
We just had an election in Germany, a pretty big election, and there's another party that is, bro. I don't even want to signal boost. I'm not gonna say their name.
Yeah.
They're not well known at all. They're not relevant, but they had posters that said "Hang the Greens."
Jesus.
Whoa.
And then a court
Someone really
decided
hates
that
their
it's-
vegetables.
That's
Fuck.
a
and a court
thriving
decided
democracy.
yeah, and a court decided that it's okay.
Wow.
That's the last update I got. Maybe it got to a higher court and they decided it's not, but that's rough.
Jeez,
Yeah.
bro.
I almost
That's
feel
democracy.
like
What's wrong with Brussels sprouts?
Not if you cook them good. Nothing. Nothing if you cook them good.
good one.
Hang
yeah.
the green.
I really wanted that one to work. I was proud of that one. Yeah.
No, what do you know about the AFD, Dylan? Huh? Why don't you flex on me with your German political knowledge?
So I just I just know it because it's a right wing German party that's like gotten a lot of attention, has won a lot of elections, and remember everybody like pledged to be like, we'll never work with them, and then like the first chance they got to, it was like, yeah, okay, we'll work with them. I just remember that.
What? To my knowledge, the AFD's in. Is the AFD doing a coalition government in any of the states?
That there was instances where people.
I don't think the AFD is in. The AFD is in a lot of parliaments, but not in government. Not in government, to my knowledge.
Oh,
Are they rising in power though?
I feel like
I would say they're stagnating right now.
That's
Really?
what I heard. Yeah, I don't know.
So one more thing, didn't you guys? Isn't there a lot of anti, Nazi education in German schools? Like, when
there's a lot of it. Yeah.
So how is it that this kind of mentality, I guess, like, is kind of coming back? What is your take on it?
Okay, how do you have another self-defense video? I can look at.
You're a fucking coward, bro.
No, listen. Can you repeat the question?
The question was, since you have so much education in school about like all the dangers of Nazis and how shitty it was, like what happened that like now
So
this?
I'm obviously
all my German viewers right now are yelling at me. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm obviously I'm not an expert in this, but if you look at the map, the AFD is very strong in East, or what was formerly East Germany, right? Are you aware of East and West Germany, Heem?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
They're more successful in East Germany, and in East Germany, political radicalization is a bit more rampant than in West Germany, and kind of ironically, in East Germany, the sort of anti-fascist education was not as thorough as in the West, and
makes sense.
yeah, and these regions are more poor.
Easier to tap into their frustration.
Yeah, of course, fewer opportunities. It's just a recipe for political
radicalization.
It's the same everywhere, man. It's the same story everywhere.
Yeah,
yeah,
makes sense.
sad.
There you go.
But to my knowledge, Dylan, the AFD is not in any government.
Got you.
They're not governing any.
I could have sworn
state.
I heard a video where somebody got like protested because he was willing to work with the AFD or was working with the
That
AFD.
may have happened. Yeah, that could have happened for sure.
Yeah. I'm spreading. I love spreading misinformation on the internet. It's one of my favorite.
The Burned Out
hobbies.
Podcast, the #1 place for misinformation.
Yeah. God.
Oh shit.
I unironically though, lying about people like is like a fun activity. You ever just like lie about people for fun?
No, bro. That's your jam, bro.
No. I mean this more ironically. Like you just make up like a fun lie about somebody and spread it around, like just a fun rumor, right? You
Like
never
what?
do
Give me
this?
one. No.
Like
I
I
mean,
like
some. No, I didn't say it.
like I'll make up shit like Heem was an ice cream driver before a Twitch streamer, just something like that that spreads around, hurts nobody, and then you just see how far it goes.
I only tell the truth. It's fastest growing beard on
Never.
Twitch. That's it. I actually measured everyone else's beard growth rate, and mine is the fastest.
Wait, but Heem, what can I do to convince you to not take a break? Don't take a break, man. What are you doing?
If you want me not to take a break, convince my chatters to get me over 600 subs.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Are you being
I want you
serious?
in chat every day. In chat every day. You need to be plugging. I'm here one more week. What do you care? You stream at the same time anyways.
Like, I just want to go
for
on
me,
vacation.
I can take
That's
it.
what
I can
wanna
take it
do.
or leave it. I don't give a shit. But for you, if you this is important, like just
course
why
it
you
is.
want to quit? Don't quit.
No, I never said quit, bro. I said I'm gonna rant on it.
How long of yeah, he's gonna do a little rant on. Yeah. But how long
Yeah.
is your rant on gonna be, Heem?
Bro, I don't know. I just said I'm gonna take a little break. I haven't really fucking decided exactly how long, but probably like I don't know, a couple weeks.
And then what's gonna change if you
maybe?
come back? The only difference is gonna be you're gonna have fewer viewers and fewer subs.
What a fucking asshole!
Wait,
You're gonna
that's just-
debate me out of taking a break?
Look,
Yeah,
I mean,
come on, let's just real talk this.
I
are you
hate
doing,
to
bro?
I hate to agree with Ranton, but that's the main thing stopping me from taking a break is I know
Same.
that like once you leave, like you come back, it's always lesser. You got to build back up.
Yeah, I understand. I
Do you
don't
have
know,
any
man. I
other
don't know.
passions or hobbies, Heem, that you can't talk about on stream that you would like to?
No, I can. No, okay. So I'll tell you guys the major thing. Okay, so I was a jock growing up. I played on the soccer team at my high school. I played on the basketball team. I played very competitively for both of these sports. And all throughout my adult life, I also kept playing sports. Soccer team, men's basketball team, men's soccer team. I'd go to the university and play every fucking at least couple times a week. During the pandemic, I haven't been able to do that, obviously, for obvious reasons. Everything is shut down.
Right.
And I feel like, I don't know, that's like one thing that one aspect of my life that streaming has kind of like, you know, I haven't been nearly as active. I haven't been fucking exercising as much as I used to. And I feel like because I've grown up exercising, that like exercise is such an important part of my like mental well-being. And that might be some of it. And then some of it is like the plateauing, you know, and I don't know, like I don't want to get to the point where like right now my research is a little bit plateauing as well, where my supervisor's like hasn't read my fucking work that I sent him in September. Now we're almost in December and I still haven't heard feedback from him. So it's like plateauing streaming, plateauing fucking research, and now it's like, okay, I need to get some shit like moving a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And like I was editing my own YouTube videos before, so now at least I got like someone else who's editing my YouTube videos. But I don't know, man. Like I don't know, it's tough. But maybe now you're debating me out of it. I might not go.
I understand that you're frustrated, but I'm not convinced that you taking a break is gonna fix any of that. In fact, I think it might make it worse, right?
Really?
I mean,
Okay.
like I said, you're gonna be back, and then what's different? Except that you have to work yourself up to the plateau that you're at right now.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. That's true. That's a good point. I don't know. I'll fucking come
You
into
should
the chat.
You just hosted a panel with Destiny.
Yeah.
That's a great way for you to increase your
For sure, yeah. But
your
bro,
reach and to destroy
listen,
Dylan.
Shout out to Dylan, okay? It's hard fucking work booking these things, first of all. And second of all, hosting them is actually very difficult. I don't know, like Dylan does a really good job. I feel awkward. I told you this when we had this conversation. I feel like Dylan, I don't know how you feel when people are having like major disagreements on the panel. And like it's awkward a little bit, you know what I mean? Like,
it was like
it's
that
fun,
for
it's
a
great.
while, but eventually, because the thing is, people will look at you can see that like disdain in their eyes for you.
Yeah.
In the moment you feel it, but I got used to it super fast to the point where I'm like, you're muted, get over it, and like I'll just keep going. Like you just gotta, you gotta get used.
or
to
not
it
even
at a
that.
certain
Let's
point,
say you have like, okay, here's an example. Okay, I had this chick Progressive Brad on, and Destiny was on. Okay,
I saw
and
that,
Destiny
yeah.
at one point that Destiny was like, listen, honey. Now, if something like that happens, I, as the host and as the person who invited all these people, feel like, oh shit, like this is kind of like a bad reflection on me.
She said it
on
before,
top
though, dude.
Okay, whatever. I'm just giving you an example, right? Like of when guests go at it and you get uncomfortable with each other. Like, do you feel, Dylan, like you kind of have some responsibility in like
Yeah.
smoothing it over or making, I don't know, fucking,
It's
you know what I
difficult.
mean?
It's difficult because if you set up rules beforehand and something doesn't technically violate those rules, but you feel uncomfortable about it, there's really nothing you can do unless you really want to shut down the whole show. And if you shut down the whole show, many times all you're gonna do is bring more attention to the reason you shut down the show. A lot of times, the best thing you do is put on your little fucking soldier helmet and just get through it, right? Just get to the end of that interaction.
Wait, but also, come on, Dylan, you can't tell me that when people are heated that you don't think, well, this is a great episode.
Well, this is like, of course, I know that. Like yesterday, like
that's what you want.
Friday's thing, amazing for viewership, amazing for many of the viewers who love my mudslinging content. Right, a lot of my viewers that were more hoity-toity, like I like the more, educational. Like I understand why they didn't like that, and that's why I try to disperse it, and I have other content. Like this week Friday show shouldn't be a complete shit show for us. It might end up being, you never know, but there should be some stuff that's like normally civil.
Yeah, but you would never want a show that's boring.
I don't want a show that's boring, but like it got like when they started talking about stuff that was off platform with the Doe stuff, they started talking about suicide attempts and stuff like that. That's when it
makes you uncomfortable.
That made me extremely uncomfortable. You can watch back the footage. I'm like just stayed silent. You can see my eyes kind of like just looking at the desk. I don't want to be there. It's not a topic I like to talk about. It's not a topic I like to
This is what you want me to do, Ranton? You want to subject me to this?
I think you should do it, but I'm not a fan of how you manage the panel, him. But you know that, right? But I think you generally, I think you could be a good host, or
So Dylan, can I ask you a couple of things? Have you ever had people who left like really upset? Like that afterwards were like genuinely upset.
Mike from PA.
He did the panel?
Mike from PA. After I did him a favor
by punch a sofa.
The thing is, I did him. Oh, the thing is, and people forget this. I did him a favor by getting him on with Vosh because he wanted to be on with Vosh, right? This is something I don't even think Vosh knows, that he wanted to be on a panel with Vosh. And so I did that for him. I got him on a panel with Vosh. So I wanted him to be on one of my other panels, because I do the panel circuit every Friday. It's a hard thing to do, to schedule all these people, right? Like right when I finish a big show, there's not like moment of celebration. It's like, okay, what do we do for next Friday, right? I've been doing this for over a year. So I schedule him on, and he's on there, and there's an interaction, right, where multiple people are breaking the rules, and he's the last one to break the rule. And so he was the one I drew the line at. I was like, hey, dude, stop. And like it didn't stop, so I muted him. And it was a 5-minute mute. And 2 minutes into it, he leaves, right? And so at that point, Destiny's like, okay, I'll take his place. And so out of nowhere, Mike comes back, and he's back on the panel, right? Because he didn't
with Destiny now?
Because Destiny was gonna take his place.
Oh.
And so obviously I could have given it to Destiny, but I try to do my best to not like just throw surprise guests at my people that I bring on, because I know people have like complicated relationships with people,
right?
And I don't want to upset them, even though it would be great content. And so I had him come back on. He finished the show, and he's never been on Hippy Dippy again, and I'm now blocked by him on Twitter. So that was
got you.
That was the one guest that really threw a fit.
Tell me one more thing. Why are there not more Destiny versus Vosh debates? It's what everyone wants to see.
They really don't like each other. And Vosh doesn't want to entertain him. Vosh does not want to have a conversation with them.
Okay.
If there was anyone on this platform that would be able to do it and get it to happen, it would be me. And I'm telling you, it isn't going to happen. So it is not going to happen unless it's a spur of the moment decision.
Yeah.
So the idea that I could organize it is just no. If I could have, I would have already.
This is too bad.
Like I'm the person who would benefit the most from this, and I haven't even attempted, because I've sat down with these people both in real life. I've sat down with these people both IRL. I've like had this conversation with them. It's just not going to happen.
So here's
Vosh hates Destiny that much, huh?
Vosh doesn't want to. Sure. Vosh says he doesn't gain anything by interacting with them, and he doesn't really like interacting with them. So why? Okay. Right?
But like
my pitch to him is like, well, you get one big video with a lot of views, but like that's not enough for him.
Okay.
So Dylan, let me ask you a couple other questions on this panel. Forget about Vosh and Destiny, bro. Give it up, Ranton.
You really want it,
give up the dream. I know,
dude.
shit.
Yeah, I think that would be entertaining. Every time those two get at each other, it's very entertaining. It's very funny.
Yeah.
So why not more of it? I like
Dylan. Let me ask you.
I was trying to organize actually Mike from PA versus Vosh. That was much more entertaining to me, in my opinion. I almost got it. Mike from PA basically stringed me along for like 3 months and then basically said no. So
Really?
Fuck, yeah.
When you book the panels, Dylan, this is something I try to do. Is like do you obviously think about like the dynamic of like the different people interacting?
Oh, of course. I try to think about like how high energy this person is and make sure I have a few people who are a lot more calm. It's like Pokemon, right? I have my little Pokemon. This is a grass type, this is a water type, and they counter each other.
What type of Pokemon is Destiny?
What type of he's a fire type.
Okay, what is Vosh?
What about me? You have me on sometimes.
Oh yeah, what is Heem?
Heem's a water type.
I was just about to say water. Sheesh. Yeah, what is some other political? What is Hassan?
Hassan, ooh, he's like the ghost type.
Is that a ghost type? Or is that like phantom shit or what?
I actually, unironically, I have this huge list. It has like hundreds of streams, right? Huge ass list. Okay. And I have a scale next to them. Not only does it have like biographical information, all this, so I can like make these panels together, but it also has spiciness. It has
What's my spicy level, Dylan?
Spicy level. You were like, I think you were like 2. It was like low.
Okay.
Out of 5?
Yeah.
Bro, you want me to bring more spice? Fuck you.
Crazy.
I'll bring more spice. Do you know I'm
Crazy
from the
stalker,
Middle
Dylan.
East?
I believe I'm aware.
I'll bring the spice, bro. Don't fucking disrespect me with a 2.
2 isn't that low.
2 out of 5?
Okay, it's pretty low.
You're not spicy at all, Heem.
You're not
Boy,
really
I
that
can
spicy.
be spicy as fuck. I
The
just
guy
won't.
called the girl honey, and you're like, Dude.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's like this Google shit I have saved somewhere. It says like everybody's spiciness levels. Bunch of streamers that have come and gone. Yeah. Good old document.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
Me and Danabo worked on it a long time ago.
And also one other thing, Dylan, do you ever worry like because like now especially it's not like an election year or anything like that.
Yep.
Topics are like, I don't know, the topics I try to pick are like kind of hard to guess where people's positions will be on any given topic. That's one of the biggest scariest parts.
Sometimes I'll ask people before the show. Because I want to make sure there's some disagreement of some degree. Because if it's just this big circle jerk, like I don't care. I made my show specifically because I didn't want a circle jerk, right? And so a lot of times I'll ask beforehand what everybody's opinion on something is, or I'll pick a topic like critical race theory where I just know there's not going to be.
Some are easy,
right?
yeah.
But the thing is now, obviously, and I think it might be because Hippy Dippy's kind of run its course, and that's why I'm trying to evolve it with the championship.
What do you mean it's run its course?
Wait. What I mean is like we've just run out of like topics in a lot of times. Like there's a lot of times we're looking at this list of topics. We're not taking away Hippy Dippy anytime soon. We're just trying to
It's like
think.
a fan meeting. Take this away from me.
It's so hard to think of topics these days because how's
that going to change?
We've hit the death penalty 3 times, man.
Well, how are you gonna? Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. How are you gonna spice it up?
It's news stories is where like obviously like something happening, and a lot of times hitting old topics but with new people, so we get new perspectives and new dynamics.
Another way to do it is, don't just talk about politics. Do like just
relationship shit, yeah.
Relationship stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Here's a good topic.
I have a.
Here's a good topic. I'm gonna give you a good topic right now.
I have a show.
Is it okay?
I have a show idea.
Okay, go.
I'm like the executive at the big desk.
I have a show idea.
Like,
Dylan, I'm gonna
He's pitching.
Shark Tank. I'm gonna pitch you something.
Okay.
Put some Shark Tank music on, Dylan. Quick.
One second.
Oh, you have a Shark Tank music?
One second. Let me see if it's on. Let me see if it's on. Okay. Can you hear it?
Is it playing?
No.
I can't.
Oh, 1 second. Let me see if I can get it on over. Never mind.
The idea is deteriorating as we speak.
Okay, say it.
All right, so. Sheesh, nervous. No, so here's how it works. You call the show something like, "Let's fix the relationship," or that's not a good title, but something of this idea, yeah. And you get 2 people together, and you do like you prepare what happened in their relationship, and you go through it step by step, and you try to get them to fix their relationship, like to talk it out.
So you want me to be like a Dr. Phil type?
Yes.
You can call it bridge
Dill.
band-aids. Band-aids.
Dr. Dill.
The Bridge Unburner or something.
Yes, Bridge
Bridge
Unburned.
builder.
Bridge Unburned. Oh my gosh. Hosted by
You're
Dylan
Dylan Burns.
Yeah, hosted by Dylan Burns.
Okay, you know what? When I said that you can have the title, I retract that. I want set like thanks created by Ranton.
Credit by Ranton.
Created by Shaolin. No, just kidding. But that's genius.
Oh my
Bridge
gosh.
Unburned.
The main problem I always have with these,
People don't want to do it.
Is people don't want to
That's
put their
loser
whole
talk.
life on display like that. And the thing is, if I do, it's gonna be fans. So I'm just gonna be exploiting my fans. They're gonna come on. They're gonna be like, "Hey, dude, I live with my mom, and I'm very depressed, and I
do it
wet
with, like,
myself,
Twitch
and it's gonna be
streamers. You do
sad."
Nah, bro, you can. Yeah, you can do it with Twitch. Bring Demon
Listen,
Mama on
okay.
with I don't know.
You don't know how difficult, dude. It took so long to get actual Jake and Destiny in the room to debate an issue. You want me to get actual Jake and like their girlfriend or partner or whatever, and have them sit down and discuss that shit publicly?
Brother.
Man, I can't
Brother,
even do
listen.
that with my own partner.
Bro, this
You
guy
want me to do that
Ranton,
with
I
other
swear to God, this
people.
guy is such a fucking instigator. All he does is come up with these ideas. He doesn't do any of them
No,
himself. He doesn't
listen,
even want to
Dylan,
talk
here's what
about
you do.
politics.
Dylan, you know that once your Tippy Dippy podcast ends
Uh-huh.
and everyone logs off, or like, and then continues talking to their audience, they all rant about the other participants of the debate.
True.
Of
And
course.
what you do is you tell your people, I don't know who you have working there, to record both sides, and then on the next day you write down
Pin
the
them against
spicy
each other.
comments that everyone has made, the shit talk,
And read it
and then
to
you say,
them. Read it to them.
and then you invite them both and say, so after the last debate ended, you said this about blah blah. Willing to
Bro, get rid of Danabo and get Ranton, bro. He
and
knows.
you just make people kind of the shit that they would not willing to say to each
Danabo,
other.
let me make it easy
The
for you,
thing is-
Danabo. You're fired. We got Ranton now.
The thing that was great about the Friday show is we had the interview where we had Gappy come in and just start asking questions, and so
That was funny.
because they poked and prodded. Basically, it meant that Destiny and actual Jake just went at it for another 15-20 minutes, and then CTV came in. What do you think of CTV? I need to hear your opinion on CTV. What do you think of CTV?
Mine?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen that guy in a. I've seen only every time I see him, he's just yelling and his voice is nothing personal, no hate, but his voice is.
You don't
not so much
you
for
don't
me.
think he's a Chad?
He's not a CTV stan yet.
I know.
Don't worry, we'll work on him.
I don't know enough about him, but he's just very loud.
Yeah, well, CTV he's the one who's going to be challenging Destiny for the title next. He
Oh,
won
nice,
the title
nice,
shot.
alright.
He's the leader
What's
of
the
the Wolf
topic
Pack.
gonna be?
I have no
What?
clue.
But what do you think about Bridge Unburned, Dylan? Come
Bridge
on.
Unburned. I mean, it's like a nice idea. I just don't think these are. I don't think I can actually get people to. If I could actually
get Bob 7 and Destiny on.
If I could get people who genuinely disagree with each other
I have
on
another idea.
like this, if it's people, okay, if we take out the relationship dynamic and it's just
I'm a
people who burned bridges, getting them on to do it, I could attempt to do it, but dude, that would be hard booking, man. It's a hard sell to get people to come on publicly to like try to unburn a bridge.
Dude, Dylan, I have another idea. You can have this one too.
Like Destiny and a Frills, like I just can't do this shit.
Yeah,
That bridge
there
is
maybe,
still
yeah.
burning. You gotta let it
Wait, wait.
burn
No,
first.
listen. Another idea for a show. You look online who got cancelled, and you specifically invite them to defend themselves.
But then you're platforming harmful.
Whatever.
people.
Well, but it would only be if I gave proper pushback that it would be responsible.
That's up to you.
Right?
No, you don't. You can just explain. Here's why you were canceled.
Like, look, okay. Although, look, they said they were 18.
You call the show
okay? Like,
uncanceled
I can't do
or
that. Like
something.
if I'm not giving proper pushback, right?
Oh,
Uncanceled.
then you give them pushback. I mean, you look into it a little bit, and then you invite them, and because it's a hot topic right now, everyone's talking about them, and I bet they have a lot to say. And then you invite them. Yo, I'm willing to, speak your mind on my show, and you have them on, and they talk, and you just question them.
I think the Bridge Unburned one is really the smart
Wow.
one. I think. I
Wait,
think
you
it's
tell me
Bro,
this idea sucks.
what? You hate your own idea now? You just put that idea. And now he's like, "Wow, you don't even like my idea, bro."
I
You
thought
came
he
up with the other idea
I
as
thought he
well.
would love both. I thought he would love both.
okay. I just think the second one,
How-
like the problem is people get canceled and people get canceled for some shit. And
Yeah,
I personally hate the fucking 1 million Twitter ads. It fucking rots my brain, and I just don't want to deal with it. Bridge Unburned, I think that's a golden idea because you're specifically looking to get people in a room who don't like each other, and you could get them 90% of the time though. They're not going to rebuild the bridge. Just gonna fucking
That's
throw shit at
right.
each other.
Bridge
Endless
most
content.
likely remains burned.
True.
And then you
Yeah,
can have them on,
You
then
know
you
what?
can have them on again.
You know what? I want to do this. I want to see if we can try it. I think
Hell
it
yeah.
sounds like a decent
Can
idea.
you put like in the first episode in the corner somewhere like idea by Ranton? Just in the corner.
Ranton, executive producer.
Do I get to co-host this shit or what? Am I getting completely cut out?
1
The
second.
fuck?
Can I kick?
I'm trying to-
Nah, fuck you. I gotta co-host this shit. Fuck you.
We'll figure it out. We're figuring it
Need
out.
some, I think some type of like Dr. Phil, Jerry Springer, or whatever type thing. I think is interesting.
People sometimes say I'm the Jerry Springer political witch. I don't know if I agree with that.
It's gonna be kind of political, but more so personal, and I think it could be great. It could really be great.
It could be interesting. I mean, it would, of course, it would depend upon the consent of both parties, and so I think it would.
I think you have to come in prepared. You have to come into one of those events prepared. You look at what they both said about each other, and then you like read their quotes to them. So you have said on the April 28th about this, you suck, or something like that, right? And then you say, what do you think about that? You want to retract that statement? And then the other person goes, no, and then they go, well, why? And it goes from there.
That I think is not a terrible idea. I think
it's
not a terrible idea. It's just it would just booking. The booking is the hardest part. It would have to be like a once a month show. Yeah.
Oh, it could be so spicy.
Well, it would have to be once a month because it's not easy to get to people.
Hard to get.
Yeah.
Who do you have? Do you have any beefs with?
Do you have any beef, Ranton?
No, not really.
Any other video game reviewers that you hate? Go ahead and tell us.
You gotta be the
There's
first
obviously
star.
one. That fucking pause. I know there's one person he fucking hates.
There it is.
It's complicated. Okay, the game reviewer space is a cutthroat space as well. Just like it's complicated, man. But I have love for everyone. Okay.
That's some bullshit.
All I
want is two Dylan Burns videos per week. Then I'm good. I just need another show.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, who knew Ranton was the biggest political fiend in the Twitch politics space?
Stuff is great, but honestly,
who else do you watch?
I enjoy the honest debate, like the real debates. What's the word? Substantive,
yeah.
Yeah, the where it's more about the issues. I enjoy them just as much as the drama stuff. Like I think it's both is nice sometimes. The thing is, I don't want to say who I watch the most because I think for people that's synonymous to I agree with them, right, on everything. But there's one particular streamer that I've been following their streaming career for like the past 4 years fairly consistently, even though I disagree with them on a lot, but I kind of don't want to say.
You don't want to say? Oh, okay. Can you DM it to me? So that's the.
Okay, I'm curious.
I'm not gonna say who it is, but
type it in the chat. I want to know. I won't say it.
People think it means that I agree with them a lot, or on most things, and that's not really the case. I just enjoy their perspective,
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Bridge Unburned. Any idea that who we should put on first for the show?
Vosh,
Heem Professor Flowers. Someone in your chat.
Yeah.
She's like, yo, I'm so down, bro. I'm so down. If you want me to be the first episode, I'm in.
Doesn't Mike from PA also have beef with Destiny and Vosh?
Yeah, but Mike from PA hates me, so he's not gonna.
Or dude, I'm gonna expose myself as such a Twitch politics nerd. And Demon Mama and Destiny.
Well, yeah, but me and Demon Mama have things right now, and Demon Mama.
What do you mean? You have things? Have what?
It has to do with some recent. It has to do with the recent stuff around the dose.
Maybe first episode starring yourself.
Yeah, I'll be the guest host.
We've already agreed to resolve that in private, so.
Okay. There you go.
But I think Vosh and Destiny obviously is the most obvious. The problem is just getting these two to sit down and actually.
The problem is one other thing I want to say about this idea. If it's like years and years and years of worth of like shit going back and forth, it's almost impossible to be like it was this. That was the cause of our disagreement.
You focus on one disagreement, Dylan. You wake up in the morning or whenever you wake up and you say, okay, I'm going to prepare. You look at the last disagreement. What was it about? And then you look at their quotes about it. You write the most important ones down and you invite them and then you confront them.
Oh, someone in chat says Hans and Vosh. That would actually be really good. And they'd probably both be down.
I mean, maybe.
Is Hans? Who's
the problem?
Hans of Harkir.
The problem. Okay.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I think Destiny would agree to it. I don't think Vosh would agree to it. Because the thing
Destiny and Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny hates me too. Remember, she went after my suicide attempt.
Can you pay them to appear on your show? Or maybe that's a bad precedent.
It is a bad precedent. I have already told other people who have offered to do that to their shows. Says don't set this precedent, buddy. Because none of us can
don't
pay.
Ourselves. Yeah.
True.
Because then people are just gonna start putting price tags on conversations, and I don't
exactly. I mean, it's kind of you have to kind of outweigh advantages and disadvantages, right? You have to. Might be worth it sometimes.
But yeah, Destiny Vosh, that would be
Unburned.
That'd be a hell. Yeah, Bridge Unburned. It is a really good idea.
It would be ironic if the show only furthers the bridge.
Yeah. Oh my god! But at least it would be.
I
Done
think it could be, I think Destiny's the type of person who'd be down for that. He's down for
Oh
anything.
yeah,
I get
he
like
would be. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just I don't.
and
think
he has a lot of burnt bridges too. You just
Someone
gotta,
trying to
Bro.
stepping
like
Destiny
would get a
Zerka.
whole season.
Oh, Destiny and Zerka would be good.
Destiny and Zerka. I think those are two people I could possibly get to agree to it. But Zerka also thinks I'm a snake, so that might be difficult.
Or you just call the show Destiny and.
Destiny and true. True.
Oh fuck.
Oh my
There's a lot of
God.
great stuff, man. Yeah. Definitely try something. I think there are some good ideas definitely somewhere in there. A date with
I'm
Destiny.
dead.
That's
A
a
date with Destiny. Oh my god, it works on multiple levels.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro.
Yes.
There you go. Damn, who knew you had all these ideas? But no wonder you were edging to come onto the podcast.
My god,
This
I
guy's
should have you
boiling
as
over
I need
with
to have
ideas.
him as a consultant for my show.
I know. He's
Yo,
all-
wait,
I
wait,
know,
wait,
man.
wait.
I'm gonna moderate shit. I'm ready. Get me.
Ranton, I gotta ask
Yo.
you. Do you want to be a guest announcer?
What's that?
I had for Infrared versus Destiny, I had Billy the Fridge, you know, the internet rap star. He was
No.
okay, don't worry about it. But
Bro, I was watching a documentary the other day and Billy the Fridge was in it, of all people. And I'm like, that's the guy from Dylan's thing.
Yeah, well, Billy the Fridge was like an internet. He was like our announcer. You know, like how Bruce Buffer is like in this corner, right?
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
that shit. Would you ever want to do that shit?
Oof, I don't know if I'm good at that, man.
You don't know if you're good at saying names.
No, but you have to hype people up and like get ready for it. And,
You
I
can-
don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, do it. Look at your yo. I'm having such a hard time understanding the difference between your chill vibe on in real life and versus your videos. Like your videos are fucking insanity, bro. How do you? Who are you? Like how do you?
Let's
who
not
are
backtrack
you?
here.
I don't because you're complaining about hyping
everybody's
people up.
joining the
Meanwhile,
chat.
your
How about-
video
how
is.
about no? Get me to be one of the independent jury people.
Oh, you want to be a
Judges?
judge? You want to be a judge?
Yeah. What do I have to do for that? Just listen, right?
You just listen to decide who you won based on your
Bro,
own
I'm
personal
so down.
judging
Get
system.
me.
Okay, I'll get you judges to be
Hell
the next
yeah.
one. You can judge the CTV versus.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Yo,
if you
let
wa-
me judge CTV versus Destiny.
No,
I'm a
this
huge...
is my show.
But
now.
there's
Get
more
the
than
fuck
one
outta here,
judge, you
fucking
bastard.
pussy.
There's more than
No.
one judge.
Yeah, well, not
Yeah.
you now. You can pitch yourself what I just pitched myself.
Wait, you think
The
it should
fuck is
all
this?
be men, Heem? Do you think don't we need some diversity?
Yeah, what the fuck? I was just about to say that, him, dude. Not
What
cool.
diversity? Look at me. Look at this fucking guy. Who else do you want? That's
Yeah, I mean,
diverse enough.
Ranton's like sexually ambiguous. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
So
I'm
am
Chinese.
I. So am I. I had to put pronouns in my bio.
I'm Chinese and German.
There you go.
What- No, I'm extra jury, dude. Jury mode.
You mean judge?
What do you judge?
Judge.
Jury. Whatever the
Jury,
fuck.
yeah.
What? Look at this guy making fun of people who. Bro, English is my fourth language. All right. How many languages do you speak, Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan.
about-
I
how
speak
about-
too.
how
Man
about-
فارسی بلدم صحبت کنم و
I
انگلیسی
speak
شما چی؟
English. I speak
Ooh,
American.
spinning facts.
I tried to learn Spanish and failed. I tried to learn German and failed. Couldn't do any
Wait, what do you remember anything in German?
of it.
Say something.
Schnell means fast, right?
That's it. Yeah. Schnell.
Schnell, Guten Tag. I know.
Oh,
wait, no. I know the German anthem, but I only know the bad one. I only know the bad one
Why does everyone know the bad one?
because it's
What
the
is
one you
it?
see
What
in all
is
the
it about?
movies.
What bad one?
Deutschland,
yeah,
Deutschland.
stop,
No,
that-
one.
dude,
That's the
you
bad
can't-
one. That's the bad one.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know what the reference is.
That's
know
against.
what
You
the-
can't platform that shit.
There you go.
Wait,
Germany
it's
it
against
is.
what? Well, in Germany.
I'm actually not co-streaming, so actually you could sing it. But if I was streaming, I would have to mute you. I think.
Basically,
Really?
it's
Yeah.
The thing is, I've watched enough World War II movies, and so since I've watched a ton of World War II movies, there's like the German national anthem, right? During
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Nazi period is the one this is the only one I know because I've heard it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Ranton, what languages do you speak?
So German, obviously. I would say German and English are the two languages that I'm the most confident in. And then I learned French for 12 years, and I still understand it very well. And my pronunciation is good, but I make so many mistakes now. I don't dare to speak it anymore. And then Chinese a little bit.
Jeez, bro. 4 fucking languages.
Get on my level.
Jeez, bro. I speak too. I feel like I'm a legend around here.
Yeah,
I'm
over there
fucking
across the
doubling me.
Atlantic, people
Yeah.
like you, they think you're smart. In Europe, it's
Bro,
a standard, bro.
So you learned English in your public schools like this?
Yeah. I had
Jeez,
French
bro.
from the first grade. So when I was 6, I started learning French, and then when I was 14, I started learning English.
It amazes me how like people in Germany and Netherlands, I've seen this as well, where like the English is just fucking
Germany's not one of those
unbelievable.
countries. Like in countries like Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Holland, they they're all basically fluent in English. Germany is not like that. In
So
Germany,
why do
English
you
is-
know it?
Because I learned it in school. You still learn it in school, but not from first grade necessarily. Like Germans are not as fluent in English as in Denmark or in the Netherlands. People
Your
still you have
fucking
to speak
English
German.
is nice, bro. Better
Chat.
than Dylan's.
Chat, stop speaking German. I can't moderate that. I don't know how you all know
Oh yeah,
German.
yo, chat,
okay?
all type German. I can read that.
Shit.
You got to mod Ranton now, bro.
Yeah, I have the power now. Let's go. Ey, Deutsche, alle Deutsche, was geht ab?
Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't know what
Back
you're
that
saying.
up,
You could
back
be,
that up.
you could be promoting AFD for all we know.
Ja.
Echt Deutsche im Chat hier? Was los?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Wow.
Denken alle, ich sag was Schlimmes, dabei rede
It
ich
sounded
mal.
like Angelus to me. I was a little too close.
All right.
Fuck it. Oh shit.
I want to apologize to all my Polish viewers.
Wow, dude, why you gotta go there, man? Old wounds.
Old. Not for you.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yo, you want to do this one last this last meme?
Bro, I'm half an hour past my bedtime, dude. Go
Oh
ahead.
shit.
But no, we have time for one more.
Okay.
meme.
One more
Let's go.
meme. One more meme. This is so good. The
Okay, which one?
the one
Because
the guy with
everything
the
because
mustache.
you have yet to fail to give like one of these that are always trash. Heem. I gotta dodge the one that isn't. Oh, this one. This is the one that was trash. Okay.
This is trash.
Show me,
Yeah,
show me.
this
I
is
want to see.
Okay, it's trash, but we'll watch it.
You must never have worked in customer service.
No, I've seen this. I've just seen it a million times. It's an old meme.
Oh, then fuck it. Then fuck it. Forget
What
about
is
it.
it? Come on, now I don't know what
Okay,
it is.
okay, we'll play it.
Wait, it's 2 minutes long, bro.
Exactly. Okay. It's a TikTok meme.
Okay.
You just lost yourself a customer. You think I own this business? You think I own IKEA? I'm a part-time employee halfway through a 2-week notice. I don't give a shit. I'm telling all my friends not to shop here. Tell them. You think I want 5 other yous running around the store? Have them call me, I'll tell them. You think you hate this place more than me? I work here. I know the sale ended last week, but can I still get a discount? Do you hear yourself? We can't go backwards. Time marches on.
Music.
You want the sale from 15 years ago too? When's it end, Diane? You want that price? You're gonna have to go through the quantum realm with Ant-Man. Do you know how much money I spend here? More than you should. Meatballs ain't that good. Save your money. And my time. Doesn't matter how much you spend here. We don't thank our donors. This isn't PBS. Every time I come here, my order gets messed up.
What was that?
Let's go. There's a German Pole in
There's
chat.
a German poll in chat. What?
Oh my god,
Germans are taking over.
Dylan is
What?
Schreckenlicher.
Bro,
Shrek
it's even missed the
Schrecklicher.
grammar is wrong. So whoever did this poll is a fucking imbecile.
Schrecklicher.
Schreckly
Doesn't even
sure.
speak German.
Is that
Or
is that
wunderbar.
like is that like the German F slur?
It would be Dylan ist schrecklich. That's just means like horrible.
Oh,
And
Schrecklich.
wunderbar means everyone knows what wunderbar means.
what's
I'm
that?
voting
Yeah,
Schrecklich.
Wonder
for
Bread or
sure.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Wonder Bread.
There you go.
All right, enough of this. I think I get it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
you get the meme. Okay.
Have you guys worked in retail? I feel like if you
No.
haven't worked
No,
in retail, maybe it
never.
doesn't slap as hard. All right, fuck you guys then. What do you want me to tell you? Fuck you.
You service.
All right. Huh?
Yeah. Look, Heem, can I ask first? Where did you work in retail?
I worked at a restaurant actually. Does that count as retail?
I mean, it works. It's a
I worked at a-
service.
I worked
that's
at a bar.
service- That's service industry, right?
Yeah, I worked at a bar. I would. I don't
Got
know if that counts.
any wild stories to close us out?
Bro, I got okay. One time we had to work, so because I worked at a sports bar, it would stay open late. Like if there was a UFC or something like that, it would stay open till like 2 a.m. and then by the time we closed, it'd be like 4 a.m.
Oh.
So one time it was one of those nights. I think it was Pacquiao versus Mayweather, and the restaurant stayed open late as fuck. We stayed till 4, and then the next day we had to open at 6 a.m. because Team Canada was playing some hockey game. So we come in at 6 a.m. the next morning after just a couple hours of sleep. Bro, my manager, he was like 100%. I think he got fired later for doing coke and stuff at the restaurant. My manager's like giving the little pep talk and he's like, all right, guys, so we're going to have a big shift. Let's go, whatever. Let's go, let's go. He's like yelling, open the doors, let's go. He thinks it's like a war or something. Bro, one guy turns to the manager and goes, man, it's 6 a.m. Shut the fuck up. The manager, bro. Bro, this right in front of everyone, bro, and everyone's like pissing their pants laughing. The manager turns around there, he's like, what did you just say? He's like, man, oh my God, sorry. He's like, just like we worked till last night till 4. I'm only 2 hours. He's like, go home. And he literally just kicked the guy out and like made him fucking leave. And then only like 1 hour later, he realized, no, we actually need like all hands on deck. Calls the fucking guy to come back. He's like, just come back and give me an apology. It's like, bro, you're fucking cucked.
I could never work in the service industry. I just couldn't do it. I would
Scare your kick disabled people.
Look, okay, number one, it's look, what is it? Destruction abled? What was it?
Destructive disabled.
Destructive disabled, right? Look, okay, that's the first thing. I would only fight a destructive disabled.
Disabled,
okay?
right.
That's
right,
the first
right.
thing. Second thing,
Okay.
okay? I feel that I would have one thing with someone give me some snark, and I would just like, let's go off the handle. And I feel that now I've worked for myself for so long that I just don't like having a boss, and I could get a little, just particularly in that industry, I could get a little tipsy. I don't know.
Oh man, that was the best part. Those 3 a.m. beers they hit different, bro. They hit different. All right, there you go.
One very quick question. Short answer. Dylan, just very quickly. If you were sick right now and you went to the hospital, do you have health insurance?
Good question.
I do, but I
always hear all these stories.
I went to the hospital like 4 months ago for a mental health thing. And I had like $1,500 in like costs and shit.
But if you had a serious whatever something
I could go. It's just gonna be expensive.
So you have no health insurance?
No, I do have health.
No, I think you have a deductible. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a deductible. You still have to pay even if you have health insurance.
Why do you have to?
You have to pay for health insurance, and then you still gotta pay anyway.
Well, do you have car insurance, Ranton? Or fuck, you don't have a car.
System is this?
Wait, hang on. I'll explain to you. Do you have insurance of any kind?
Of course.
Okay, if you have car insurance,
bro, I have 20,000 different insurances.
Okay, if you have car insurance and you get into an accident, they might be like, you have to pay the first $1,500, and then anything above that, we pay that.
It depends. I have that's a bit more complicated.
But yeah, that's basically what
it's like that, but for healthcare and people's lives.
Yeah.
So even when you go to when you go to the doctor, just normally because you have a sore throat and you or whatever the fuck, and you have to pay.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Unreal. Is there plans that don't have deductible?
Originally, the cost if I didn't have health insurance, the cost for my mental health thing would have been $10,000, right? And so since I had it, it was.
Who goes to the doctor in the USA? Why would anyone?
They don't. That's what ends up happening a lot.
Tons of people avoid it. Tons of people die every year just because they don't go because the cost is just too much.
Is the life expectancy graph of the US like going down a little bit?
It is.
Is it? No, I don't know if that's
I don't remember.
It is. I think if I recall, it's lower than a lot of other countries. Like even Canada, it's lower in the US, I think, than it is in Canada.
I think that's bad.
There's people who die every year because they don't go to the hospital and then they get preventable diseases because they didn't know for sure if they were sick, so they didn't go because they were scared of the cost that would come with going.
Well, we do have that too. There is one disease going around right now in Germany that we have that we could prevent, but people are not doing it. So.
Oh yeah.
I think
is that voting for the AFD?
Yeah. No, I think it's the same disease that you got over there right now. Pretty much everywhere.
Being
it might still be the same disease
career?
actually.
It's a virus. I don't know if you heard of it. It starts with the C.
Oh.
Well, that took a long time. Sheesh. Thought it was obvious.
Wait,
all right, let's end on a low note.
Ranton believes in that? He thinks it's real?
Oh, we didn't tell him our views on it, I guess.
Yeah, damn, we'll have to save that for next time.
Yeah.
He said he wanted
to unburn this bridge.
Yeah. I appreciate you coming on, Ranton. It was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It was
He's
fun.
a jokester. Yo, give a shout out to your channel or whatever. Where can people find you?
I'm not, if you want to see my videos, go on YouTube and look for Ranton.
Dylan, after he leaves, are you down to watch one of his videos?
No, okay.
After he leaves, you said you want to be here.
On stream? I actually have to go to get homework done, so I can't.
Thank you. Thank you. Bridge unburned successfully.
I'm gonna watch your videos. Okay? I'm gonna watch them.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right. Yo, much love.
You know what? Heem, watch my video called My Life at Shaolin Temple. Watch that one, okay? That one's awesome.
Ranton, My Life. All right.
Yeah, that was his time on the set for the movie.
I can see that. Look, I swear to God, the thumbnail is why I'm like, oh, this guy must be an actor.
How I went from Shaolin monk to AFD member.
Oh my god, dude!
I'm
Shaolin, dude.
joking.
I'm actually a Shaolin monk running for an AFD party position.
Dude.
Actually, I could see that movie. It's forming in my mind. He goes up, he goes up to all the Green Party members and just gets in battle stance.
I can have Chris Pratt like voice act me or something. That'd be great.
Oh my gosh!
Are you gonna watch the sub or dub?
Fuck it out. Too many memes all in one joke.
We're not rehashing.
All right. Much love.
Peace,
Peace,
dude. See you
dude.
guys later. Bye bye.
Thanks for coming out. Peace. Bye.
Bye.